was muted. I forgot to unmute myself. It's gonna be a great day, y'all. It is gonna be a great one.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be so
It's gonna be a great stream. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Once Upon a Dice Roll. We're happy to have you here. Woohoo! Back after 2 weeks.
Yes.
2 weeks is too long. Too damn long.
I agree.
So, thank you guys for sticking around. We did have some short technical difficulties. Blue Jay's computer decided to basically crash the moment she went to go update Telspire.
It was the internet.
Oh, and
the
the
internet
internet
decided to just stop working. It was like, I don't know if I want to download this actually, but we figured it out.
We got it. We figured it all out. But we are super excited to be bringing back another episode to you all. Blue Jay is currently going to be off camera today. She's not feeling 100%. So I want to make sure that the entire cast always feels comfortable that they don't have to be on cam. So no camera for Blues today. So she'll be pleasuring you in ASMR fashion. Gotta play that up. Also, everybody in chat that doesn't know, we are playing bingo once again, stream bingo. So for those of you that are on mobile or on PC, you guys can hover over the video feed and you'll see the option to join the stream bingo game. Make sure you enable it. Throughout the entire broadcast, actions will be happening, such as rolling natural 20s, something happening, maybe make it a joke. Somebody all of a sudden is horny on main. These will all be called. The winner of tonight's stream will win a copy of the D&D Player's Handbook.
Heck yes.
So super excited to get started on that. But before we do, as always, we're going to go through and do some quick mic checks. Just chat, thumbs up, type 1 if we sound good. So this would be Ashley, mic check 1 2. Ashley, mic check 1 2.
Ashlina, mic check 1 2. Ashlina, mic check 1 2.
Blue Jay?
I like how we just sit here like waiting her turn.
Who's next?
Blue.
Oh, is it me?
Yeah.
I'm next?
Yes.
I didn't know what
order.
I didn't know what order we were going in. Sorry.
Ashlina, it's usually always Ashlina, Blue Jay, Calamity, Stella, Vandy. I go in the order of the broadcast.
It's ABC order.
Okay. All right. I got it.
Oh my
Mic
god,
check.
it totally is, and I didn't even mean that.
Yeah, it's ABC order.
I
I thought you meant that.
No, I
Okay.
totally didn't, but
Okay, it's ABC order.
That's pretty cool.
how do you, this
Do I
is
need to
you
do
want to
it
know
now?
you want to know how you're ADHD and OCD at the same time?
Yeah.
Do we got it? Do I need to do it again without people interrupting me?
I'm so sorry.
When I said that, my nose just like spit out some mucus. So I'm really glad that the camera's not on.
Oh boy.
Don't do silly voices. I got it. Mic check 1 1 2.
Mic check 1 2 3. Mic check 1 2.
Think it's me. I'm not sure. Mic check 1 2 3. Mic check 1 2 3.
And mic check 1 2 3. Mic check 1 2 3.
Cool. I think we are all good to go. Very, very brief introductions. My name's Ashley, and I am your DM. We'll go on to Ashlina.
Hi, my name is Ashlina. I will be playing Kathleen tonight. You can also refer to me as your Hallow Queen. That's it.
I'm Blue Jay. I will be playing Muriel. I'm super excited to get into another combat.
Ooh. Me too.
Hi, I'm Calamity, and I am playing Lyrican. And yeah, I'm also excited for combat. I'm excited to see my girl in combat.
That's what we've been waiting for.
That's right.
I think that it's Stella.
Mhm.
Is it me? Okay. Listen, this is a new roll call system, all right?
It's been the same.
It's been 2 weeks. I'm Stella Tongue, Parallax Stella, and I play Idira, the little kitty cat. I think it's out. I think it's actually my turn when we start, so I'm excited.
Oh yeah.
I'm
Yep. Yep.
excited.
And I'm OMG Vandy, or just Vandy, and I play Myrtle. Myrtle, who's just a lot. All
A
the
joy.
fucking time, honestly.
Just a joy.
So much.
Kathleen's favorite person.
Go piss,
Just-
girl. Go piss, girl.
Go piss, girl.
Girl. Oh my god.
All right, and I think with that, we will jump right on in to our next episode. Previously, on Once Upon a Dice Roll, our party found themselves in the middle of a jailbreak, rescuing none other than the fearless Cork. Kathleen, Muriel, and Myrtle were all inside the cell block when they came across Corman, who is one of the guards who has the keys. Muriel tried to sneakily mage hand the keys off of the guard, but it didn't go quite well and ended up with a toll the bell. And with that, we will jump into our board here. So let me swap on over.
Oh, I forgot. I'm so excited.
And we have Adira, who transformed
I just
into a
did the-
panther.
I just did the point in the bell, which let everyone know outside that it's the time to duke it out. It's time to duel.
Oh, it's time to duel. Oh, I also just realized I didn't get to show off the shirt of the stream. You guys don't know this.
Yes, please.
I wear a different D&D shirt every single stream, and yes, they are natural. Boom. There we go. I'll go ahead and call that one myself because that's a new event.
I was gonna say, is that on there because
Yep.
I'm looking for it? Okay.
I made that a new event.
Oh my god.
I love it.
All right. So we left off with Stella, Adira, who had transformed into a panther after jumping off of the tree. So with that, I think we'll go ahead and can everybody give me a roll for your initiative? Time to
Initiative.
Yes. And I've already rolled all the initiatives for the guards earlier, so. I'm trying to be proactive.
I got a 10.
Oh my god. My D&D Beyond is so slow. Ah!
Mine, hold on.
I have a 6 for my initiative.
Why is mine's not working?
It may just be really, really slow.
Yeah, sometimes D&D Beyond, like, you just see the dice just slowly going across the screen.
That's why I don't open it in Chrome anymore. I only open it in Microsoft Edge.
What is freaking
Really?
happening?
Dead serious. It's the only way it will work nowadays.
What about
Not even fucking
Firefox? Will it work with Firefox?
Probably.
It might.
If it's not
want it-
Chrome, it'll probably work.
I want it to
Yeah.
stop doing what it's doing. Stop.
If you have dice, just roll your dice and add your initiative tracker. So Kathleen, just like roll a d20 and then add 2.
That's what I'm doing. Sorry. I don't know what's going on with
No,
it.
you're good. This is why, as a DM, you have the character sheets in front of you at all times.
Right. Okay, taking notes. I think that was a note for me, possibly. Okay. 13.
Oh, is that what the +2?
Yes.
Okay.
I think mine was 8, but I did open it up in a new tab or in Firefox, so I don't know if that registered, but hopefully it did.
If you want to re-roll, I'll let you re-roll on that one.
Okay, 1 sec. Oh my god, it actually works. Oh, okay. That gave me a 19 though. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
It gave me a 19. Is that okay? Lyrican?
I got a 10.
10. Myrtle Lyrican, what is your guys' dexterity?
I got a 12 on dexterity, so +1.
I got a 15.
So that means
if Lyrican's gonna beat me on dexterity any day.
Okay.
I'm old.
Oh no. I did get my first dice tray though. Finally.
Cool.
Love
No more
it.
clinging against my water bottle.
Also, looks like we don't have a Kathleen in the prison right now. Looks like her character just did not load.
Oh shit, yeah.
No, it's
well,
fine.
he knocked me down anyways. He knocked me down, remember? A-hole.
Yeah, like he pushed you. I remember when I was messing around earlier, you were like right there. So
Yep.
Because I like looked over at Ian's screen, and Ian has ghost characters.
Honestly, maybe it's predicting the future. Maybe they're
no.
gonna die.
Oh
No!
That's fine.
I'm not a
This is
ghost,
Fine.
I'll
Everything's
have you know.
fine.
I would like you to know that I am not a ghost.
What does
Wait,
it
am
say,
I a
Ian? I can't
ghost?
even see it. I can't
No, I'm not a ghost. I'm there. I can see it on mine.
Okay. Oh, that's weird. So I guess on the view that everybody has, on stream, they're there. Just for some reason, it's showing up as like ghosties.
Ghosty. Yeah.
All right.
I'm not that old. Fuck. I haven't died yet.
You know, Adira, I think it's actually very fitting that you got the 19 because we ended with your awesome like transformation, and now we're starting with you. All right. So with that, let me go ahead and get rid of our fun music and go to our swampy combat music. All right. Alrighty. So we'll start top of the initiative. Adira.
Okay, yes. So this is my first time playing a druid, so give me 1 second. Just trying to figure this out here. Oh my god, I had it. Where did it go?
I
Can
literally.
I still cast spells normally as like in my shape-shifted form? Like
It depends on which circle you are.
I don't think you can because you're a circle of the circle of not your circle of dreams, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Let's just
I
check.
don't
on that.
believe you can.
Okay, cool. Just wondering.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that's the case.
Yeah.
So you would have to cast any spell you wanted to cast before you transformed,
Mhm.
and then depending on which circle you are, transformation is either a bonus action or a full action. So it might take your whole turn to transform.
So she transformed outside of combat.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So let's see. Yeah. Yeah. So you transformed outside of combat. As a wild shape. So you've transformed into a panther.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, I would like to pounce on this guy.
Okay. And hits him with a claw attack on the same turn. Target must succeed on a DC 12 strength saving throw or be knocked prone. And if he's knocked prone, then you get a chance for another one. All right, let me. I literally just had like the guard stats up. All right. All right. Here we go. It's an 18. So you can pounce with the claw attack at the same time. So go ahead and give me a claw attack.
Okay, let's see. Would that be unarmed strike, or should I just hit the?
So the claw attack is gonna be a +4 to hit. So just roll me a d20 and then add 4 to it.
Okay. That's a 13.
With the +4.
Yep.
So it does not hit. So,
Dang
as you lunge forward to attack the guard at the door, he quickly sees what's kind of happening and he just sidesteps out of the way. And you find yourself kind of like knocking right into the door, like your head just kind of hits the door a little bit.
Stupid berries, I knew I shouldn't have eaten them. And she like had slipped on them, right? Like as she was pouncing. It's like, dang it. She's like licking them to try and like get it less on her paws.
There's like a pile of berries just at the base of the tree underneath Lyrican.
He's just cleaning it. And I don't think I can do anything else. So
You can always do your bonus action, I believe. Yeah, so your bonus action is
yeah, it's magic stone, which I don't think I can do because I'm Panther.
well, I mean, you also have Balm of the Summer Court, but you don't really need that right now.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's lost HP
No,
yet.
I think you're good. You think you're good.
Yeah.
And I can't see where everybody's at. 1 second. All right. And with that, we'll go to the next guard, who is actually the guard who you just jumped to. If you guys remember, this is Sir Joffrey, who's currently outside with the Adira. So, as you lunged towards Joffrey when he did his little sidestep, and he saw you like licking the berries off of you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you poor little pussycats! Oh, did the little berries get all over your paws?
What? No,
Oh,
no. This is. No, Lyrican!
So as you as you go to call for Lyrican, he you're a freaking panther in front of him. He's gonna be a little bit terrified, so he's gonna go ahead and spear you.
Yeah, I guess I'd spear things when scared too. Sure.
That's a 12, and it actually doesn't.
It doesn't.
It doesn't. So I think so the moment he goes to like spear you and you yell out for Lyrican, it kind of startles him, and he like quickly looks over to make sure that Lyrican's not going to draw her bow, and like goes to like stab but misses just right over the top of your head, and like sticks his spear into the wooden door. And as he's doing that, he accidentally cuts just the tiniest little tuft of hair off the top of your head. Ah! Oh dear, it looks like I'm stuck.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but a panther's armor class is 12.
Is it?
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
Oh my God, you're right.
And
No, I
that's one of the
forgot
things
that
that does transform.
Yes,
That's
thank
right.
you.
Forgot
Thank
about
you.
that.
Blue Jay, thank you so much.
I'm here for you.
Still new for me as well, being DM and stuff. But yes, I always forget that because you're in your transformation form, you now take those stats. Yeah, so it actually will hit. Sorry.
No, that's fine. Yeah, yeah. No, you're fine. I like learning all this stuff because I want to play other things too.
So he did use 2 hands when he did it. So that's gonna be 5 1d8 plus 1. Oh, I did not roll all 5 of them. One moment.
Oh, wait. This guy's 5d8.
So it says
spear?
hit is 4 1d6 plus 1 piercing damage, or 5 1d8 plus 1 piercing damage if used with 2 hands.
I think it might be 5 plus, not 5d8.
It says like 5, then parentheses 1d8 plus 1.
Dang, alright. These guys are buff. I'm so sorry.
So
Hey, Joffrey.
let's see.
Who the freak
Wait,
does
so-
this
so
guy
it's-
think he is?
Wait, so
God.
it's 1d8 though? It's 1d. It's not 5d8. It's 5 is the average, and then it's 1d8.
That's right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say because like that is an absurd jump.
Stella's like,
I was like, what level are these characters that they're 5d8 damage? That's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Okay.
Stella's
fucking
like
get
going back and forth
whomped.
between like, yeah,
Yeah. Oh no. It is an emotional roller coaster. Okay.
oh god, yeah. I'm just like, yeah, no, y'all know D&D better
So-
than me, but I'm just like, something's not adding up.
No. No, it's all good.
God.
Yeah,
The
it's
math
all
ain't
good.
mathin'.
I know. I was like, that's a little weird because it's not allowing me to roll 5 of them. But okay. No, but thank you.
Like I remember you're like 5, and then the parentheses 1d8. I was like, oh, okay, we're
Yeah,
good.
okay.
Fine. Yeah.
But no, and so for everybody that's listening in, we are here to learn. If you don't know how to DM, this is a great time to learn a DM. I'm still learning myself, and this is how we learn. We don't shame anybody. All right, so we'll do 1d8 plus 1. 4.
I'll stab you.
So, Adira, you take 4 hit points towards your panther. So your panther has 13.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right. So when he goes and he takes it, and he kind of just like, here, let me help you get the berries off your paws, and he goes and he stabs your foot.
And she's just like trying to pull it out, but like it's stuck. So she's just, you just hear this like, yeah, like, you know when cats like yowl? That is what you're hearing.
Oh my god.
No.
Like
My heart.
she's all like hunched up too, and like but like she's stuck, and like her tail's like Halloween cat.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Okay.
All right. Boom, boom, and then we go on over to. Poor Adira. The guard that's actually right behind the desk. So the little one over here. He sees what's going on just barely, and he's actually gonna move to get from behind the desk area. So he'll be able to move to about here, and he quickly draws his spear out toward you and points it and says, "Halt! You are to not enter this premises."
What a nerd.
Says the other guard that's also in there and everything.
Boo. I'm just joking, sorry.
Oh no, Blue Jay.
God damn it.
Sorry, for those of you on the podcast, you don't get to see our lovely closed captions that for some reason have interpreted the name Adira to be diarrhea.
You know, Muddick was my dick for a while, so it seems a little fitting.
Not the diarrhea. I'm freaking crying.
All right, and then Kathleen.
Oh my god. Okay, sorry. Wow, that really okay. What I would like, okay, so he knocked me down, like,
Yeah, you were knocked prone.
yeah, and then Bluge did the thing, Amiriel did the thing. Could because he's like decaying behind me, correct? Or like he's whatever
He's not
happened.
dead, but his skin he's raisoning. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So like, okay. Would I be able, and I don't know what I would need to do, would I be able to like reach behind me and like grab his key ring like off of the side of him, like while he's
You were knocked prone like onto your hands and knees, right?
right?
Oh, okay.
So I would have to like reach behind me like this or however.
Yeah.
grab him.
I would say you're kind of at a disadvantage because he's to your back, and the keys are kind
Okay.
of tucked on like not the direct side of him, but it's like a little bit towards the backside.
Okay.
So
I thought, okay,
Yes.
okay.
yeah.
Ooh.
So you wouldn't be able to reach them.
Oh gosh. Okay. Well, there's all my thought processes gone. I thought I could do that.
So mechanically, if you are prone on the ground, you are easier to hit. I
Right.
think they get advantage, and it takes half your movement to stand up. So you definitely want to
Yeah.
probably do that.
Yeah. Let's stand up.
Okay.
Let's stand up. So I can get ready for whatever.
And then that's your movement that you use to stand. So you still have your whole action and bonus action.
Yeah.
and
Okay. Okay.
Blue Jay to the rescue with the mechanics today.
Yeah. Let's just go ahead and kill this guy.
All right.
Would
so,
I have to spin around
I would say you kind of did that. Like when you
Okay.
got up. Like
when I got up?
yeah. How do you
Okay.
how are you getting up? You getting up in style? You getting up like mad?
I'm like the Karate Kid. Like just like smooth and sexy, just like one leg, just
Oh,
like
did we lose someone?
like,
real quick. I'm sorry.
stand up. Oh no, you're fine.
We seem to have lost somebody.
I
It's
don't
back for me.
Oh no. Okay, we're good. We're good. I just noticed that it messed up on the broadcast. So like you're getting up. Are you doing like the whole like hands and like doing like the kick and then back up from being on your back? No, you're on all fours.
Yeah. So like I'm gonna like take my arm like this and like I'm gonna stand up and like spin and stab him with my spear.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to attack.
Okay. Oh my god. D&D Beyond, please stop. Sorry, give me 1 second, Ash.
You're good.
So I need to do my pike. Oof, that is a 7. And then, well, does that even hit?
No. So
Yeah.
you go to stab him and he's already on edge for exactly what Muriel did to him. He's like looking at his hand as it's slowly like wrinkling and like aging in front of his eyes, and you go to like stab your pike at him and he quickly just grabs the very right behind the blade of it, just kind of pushes it away, and he looks at you, he's like, what are you doing? You're supposed to be with us.
You did just knock me on the ground. I thought you were on my side too.
Well, you're supposed to be moving along. I thought all Queen's Guards knew how to take orders.
Ooh. Okay. I'm just gonna stay quiet and just stare at him. Just gonna do the eyebrow. Just
eyebrow. All right. Then we will move to this guard who's actually way in the back over here. I'll go ahead and wiggle him for you guys so you can see him. He's hearing the commotion, so he is just gonna do his absolute best to join the party. So he's gonna move up a bit, about right here. And then right after we go to Lyrican.
Tell me how many dimensions each square is again?
10 feet.
10 feet.
Yeah.
Okay. So I can totally shoot this guy.
I believe so. What is your range? It's 120 feet?
120. What? Okay, so it says 150, and then in parentheses it says 600.
So 150 is how much you can do at a regular shot, and 600 with disadvantage.
I see.
You mean with advantage, 600?
No, 600 is the shot you can take with disadvantage because it's farther.
Because it's too
Got
far.
it. Okay.
So it's like you can still attempt to make the shot if it's farther than
and
150,
but then you get a
have
disadvantage. Got it. Okay, yeah. So you can take a shot at Joffrey there.
Yeah. Lyrican does not like Joffrey anyway. But after seeing what he did to Adira, she is officially pissed off. So she is going to attempt to shoot him.
Alrighty.
Actually. Can I take a bonus action before I attack?
Yes, you can take a bonus action. That's before, correct?
Cool. I want to do Hunter's Mark.
Alrighty. So you're gonna cast Hunter's Mark.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna choose a creature that you can see within range and mystically mark it as your quarry. When the spell ends, you deal an extra 1d6 damage to the target whenever you hit it with a weapon attack, and you have advantage on any wisdom or any perception or survival checks you make to find it. If the target drops to 0 before the spell ends, you can use a bonus action on a subsequent target of yours to mark a new creature. All right.
Okay.
So, pardon me. This is all new to me as well. So Hunter's Mark, so you're going to cast Hunter's Mark.
No, I don't want to. I'm not trying to roll in D&D Beyond. I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. Do. Okay, so.
But I roll a D6.
Yes, to confirm.
You don't deal them damage, I don't think, until you hit them. Is that right?
Correct, but don't you have to cast it to be able to don't you have to roll to confirm the cast?
I don't know if Hunter's Mark. I don't know if you have to like roll a d20 or anything. I think you just cast it.
Okay.
Does it say anything about the target needing to make a wisdom save or anything? I don't think Hunter's Mark. I think you just cast it.
No, it just said it just says you have an advantage on any wisdom, perception, or wisdom survival checks you make to find the target. But I think the target's directly in front of you.
It's just marked.
Yeah.
There's
Okay,
no
so it just works.
spell thing for Hunter's Mark. It just is.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah.
so
So
I'm gonna
you've
roll the-
marked him with Hunter's Mark. Let me go ahead and give him a GM tools base color. So the one with the red ring currently has Hunter's Mark.
Got it. All right. As a 17.
As a 17,
Yes.
it hits.
Yeah. So 1d8 plus 2. You're not a d8. Are you a d8? Oh, you're not a d8 either. Please hold. Trying to figure out which one's a d8. Here we go. So that's gonna be 4 damage.
4 damage.
Oh wait. And then with Hunter's Mark, does that?
Yes, and then you
increase
do you do a 1d6 as well on top of that.
That's a 5.
So we have 8 and 5.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
So 13. I am not a math gay.
I am not yeah, 13. And how do you want to do this? Took him out in one hit.
I want to. Maybe so. He is smug, right?
Yes.
He's smug, and I think he's laughing at the fact that he has hurt poor Adira because Joffrey is mean and doesn't have a soul. So as he's laughing,
he's totally laughing, and he's like holding the the spear like firmly in the ground as Adira is like wiggling, trying to pull her paw out from it.
So yeah,
Wiggle,
as
little
he
kitty.
maybe like throws his head back in just like one quick swoop, she's just gonna right in the neck.
Okay, so it goes and goes.
Right in the jugular. Yes.
And as he's sitting there, he's holding it with one hand, lets go of the spear with the other, and just slowly falls back and is knocked out dead.
Don't stab the kitty.
Damn. Okay. And I think too, with their Hunter's Mark now, if the target drops to 0 hit points before the spell ends, you can use a bonus action on a subsequent turn of yours to mark a new creature.
Can I even see the other person in order to mark it?
I think you just need to do a wisdom a perception check.
Perception check. Cool.
Don't stab the kitty.
I don't see shit. That's a 3. Oh wait. No, I got 4.
Okay. All right. And then we'll go back to Corman, who is currently facing Kathleen. So he, right after you had threw your pike forward to try to stab him, and he grabs it off to the side. And you have your little conversation there. He goes to pull your pike out of your hand. Give me a strength check real quick.
I was just about to say.
Do it with advantage, because we'll say that the Toll the Bell's kind of messing with him.
Okay. That is a 17.
Yeah,
15 plus 2.
He can't pull that out of your hand at all, and he's getting like a little bothered. So as he tries to pull it with one hand and he realizes he doesn't have that strength that he used to have anymore, he quickly takes his spear in his other hand and goes and jams it at you. That will be a 17. That does not hit you.
Okay.
So you have an AC of 18.
Mm-hmm.
So he goes to hit you with his with the spear, and instead it kind of goes dink off the front of your breastplate. You saying anything?
So much for being on each other's side is probably what I'll end up saying. Less words, the better right now. The sky needs to go down. I need these keys.
Give me them keys.
Give me them keys.
And then we'll go to Myrtle.
Sorry.
Okay. So, Myrtle is here, and we still haven't gotten Cork out of the thing, right? Okay.
No.
So
And Cork's just
I'm
kind
gonna
of like behind the bars going, left jab, right jab, uppercut, dodge, block. He's like shadow boxing basically.
I'm gonna take a couple steps back, and I want to guiding bolt the door to break it open.
Okay.
Thank God. Thank you. Someone.
So, I'm gonna just call out, Cork, stand back, dear. And then first level guiding bolt, which I'm gonna cast. And I don't know what it is, but it is a 16 to hit the door.
That'll do it.
Okay. And 46 radiant damage. Wow, that's a 17 damage.
Yeah, so as the guiding bolt, are you casting it from your quarterstaff? Or how are you doing it?
So, yeah, I'd probably just kind of like shuffle, just take a couple steps backwards and just aim the thing at it, like the top of the staff at the door, and just almost like let it go with just like a jolt.
Okay. So as the quarterstaff goes and the guiding bolt hits the lock shatters with kind of like almost like a fireworks spark effect, and the door busts open, and Cork is now free. And
Yay! Can Kathleen be like, run?
So Cork will go to start running.
It's Ghost Cork, but it's fine.
No. Oh no! Ghost Cork!
Ghost
Hold on, I
Cork.
wonder. Let me see if I can do this. If I.
Ghost Cork.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Ghost Cork.
Do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay, did that work?
Superpower.
No. Okay,
Nope.
well.
It's okay.
Is it ghost for everybody? Or just Ian?
On stream, Myrtle's a ghost, Cork's a ghost, and I think I am as well.
Okay, so it looks like it might just be an Ian thing. All right, well.
So just to finish off my turn, by the way.
Yes.
Sorry.
Now that the door is open, I am going to keep stepping towards the front again, and kind of like start shuffling over to the front to clear the path.
Okay. So like, how far you think you're traveling? You going to like?
Probably to about. Let's see. Probably to about. Oh, hold on a second. Here-ish. Oh shit! I might have just done that already, but can do that. Yeah. So. Is that?
Yeah. That's
Okay.
good.
Cool. And I will face the front and just try to guide this poor little Cork out.
All right. We will add. Cork will essentially be tied to your initiative now.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. And what does that end your turn?
Yes, yeah. That's all I'm gonna do, because I'm gonna prioritize working on getting him out of there.
All right. Let me go ahead and make sure we get
Get
Ian
out.
back in. All right. Muriel.
OMG. So the guard in front of Kathleen, are they still up and at him?
Yep. You're seeing them kind of do like this, like stabbing each other, but it misses, and then it going off the breastplate, and just kind of like they're both dodging each other's hits. They both trained basically the exact same, so they kind of are expecting what each of them are doing.
That makes sense. Okay. Oh, I should have done that. I have a spell that I should have used. It's fine. I think the probably, yeah, Muriel, she motions at Kathleen and is just like, I don't know. Do we need to, like, you'll be in trouble if he knows what you've done, won't you? Just kind of like asking, like, do we need to finish this guy off, or can we just like skadoodle?
And I'll just like look over my shoulder and kind of give confirmation, like, if we don't end this, it will be worse for me, and I mean pretty much everyone. Like, 0 witnesses is better.
Okay. I will cast Magic Missile, then. So I roll my orb between my fingers, and it splits into 3, and then I like use a pushing motion to like push them at this fellow, and each dart I think has its own.
Correct. Each dart deals 1d4 plus 1 force damage to its target. All the darts strike simultaneously. You can direct them all to hit one creature or several.
Yeah. Do they? Oh, yeah. That shit don't miss. I forget. Magic Missile. It does it. You don't need to. Do I not need to?
Nope. You don't need to roll to hit. It's just a hit.
Wow. Okay. That's why Magic Missile is so fucking good. My brain, I'm just like, I've got everyone else's stuff, but like my own stuff, I'm like, how does this work? I also have not played a wizard. So, yeah, all 3 bolts are going for this jerk face.
All right.
Jerk
Give
face.
me 3 1d4s plus 3, basically.
So the first one is 4 damage.
So as the first missile hits him, he immediately just hits the ground, and the other 2 bolts kind of go flying and hit the wall right behind him.
Well,
Good. We need to get out of here.
So when the first missile hits him, how does it hit him? Like,
yeah, so she had the like 3 orbs or like magical orbs. There's only one like actual orb, and she was like rolling them in her hands, and she like pushes one forward, and it just like hits him in the chest, and she was kind of expecting it to be like a burn mark or like a little mark on his skin, but because he already had been like necrotized a little bit, it just like is this entire like hole with his like rib cage showing, and then he just like wide eyes topples over.
he probably like in that moment he's like he kind of like takes a step back, like looks down at his chest, and like he like slightly puts his hand in his chest and like looks up before he just his eyes roll back in his head and he falls backwards.
We should get going. And then Muriel
Yes.
will take, I think, 30 feet this way. Is there? Yeah.
Do I have to wait my turn or?
Yeah, because you guys are still in combat.
Okay. Right. Oh yeah. Right.
All right, and then we go to this back guard over here. Way in the far back, this one. Yeah, he's gonna bolt ahead as well. And after seeing seeing their partner Corman basically like have an entire hole blasted through his chest, he's gonna have a little bit more pep to his step and kind of get up there as fast as he possibly can. So, quick question for mechanics. Humanoids can have a bonus action, correct? Even if it's not stated, or is that only if it's stated?
Everyone has a bonus action,
Okay.
yes, but it's whether they have like a spell or ability that they could use during the bonus action, because like
Okay, yeah,
that
no,
would be
his-
they have a bonus action.
yeah, so his bonus action is getting the fuck up there, and he's booking it, so he'll take an extra set of movement. And he is
Yeah, so that can be an action. So you can
okay.
take the dash action, and that would be using your movement for 30, and then using the dash action to go another 30. And then some characters, like rogues, can also dash for a bonus action.
Got it. Okay, yeah. So he used his a dash action to get as far up as he can, because holy crap, they literally just saw a hole be blasted through this guy. And as soon as he turns the corner, he sees Kathleen and is like, "Kathleen, thank God you're here."
I'm just gonna look at him. Just like seriousness on my face.
And he looks at you, and he looks down at Corman and like looks back up at you, because right now his vision, he can't see a Muriel, so he thinks it's currently you who has killed Corman. And he holds his spike up and holds it towards you. Put the weapon down. This is not how this is supposed to go.
I can't do that. I can't. We've let Cork out, and we're taking Cork with us. End of story. If you say anything, I will kill you.
Okay, he's a little bit shooken by that. Not gonna lie, he's kind of just like, what? Why would you help a traitor?
He's not a traitor. I think you and I both know that. And the Queen has gotten extra harsh lately. It could be my family, it could be your family next. We don't know. But Cork didn't do anything. And I need to get him out of here.
Well, I know it's not gonna be me. And with that, we'll go back to Adira.
Is my paw still stuck in the ground?
Yeah, because he had Joffrey had the spear through your paw and was kind of like, he liked seeing you wiggle like a worm on a stick or worm on a hook at the very end, and when he died he kind of just like let go, so it's you're currently kind of still pinned.
But this one, I miss having thumbs. And she'll try to like bite the pike and like pull it out.
Yeah. You're a panther. You have enough strength to do it. I won't even ask you. I don't want to even ask you to make a test for that.
Okay. Okay. So let me put. Hold on. Let me put this back up, cause. Am I good? All right. Oh no! My directions all. Hold on. My directions are all fucked up in here. Oh my god.
I fixed you. I got you.
Okay. Okay. I will move in-ish, maybe.
Can you back?
If someone can move me inside, that would be fantastic. I think I'm a bit too chonky here.
Okay, 1 second. We're just gonna make you a little smaller first.
Is that really the issue? I swear to God, if that was the issue.
It was.
Okay. All right. Fine. That's fine. It's fine. Okay. So she will move inside, which I think. How far can I go?
You can go. I think it's 50 feet.
Okay. So let's see. From here to. Oh yeah. Okay. So I will go.
Just know that when you run past this guard, he does get opportunity of attack on you.
Oh, he's still alive?
There's another one that you just
Wait, really?
There's two
Oh,
there.
I didn't. I didn't. Okay, you know what? Yeah, I will pounce at this guy. Sorry, he was behind the door, and I'm having difficulties turning. All right.
They said you were to pounce.
Yes, I would like to pounce and yes, pounce.
All right, so he'll make a DC strength saving throw. That is a 14. Again, you I think, you know, when you went to go pounce, the spear was still kind of a little stuck in your paw. And when you went to go jump, you kind of had like this wince moment and you're like, oh my gosh, my paw. And you just fall a little short of pouncing him.
Wait, I didn't get to roll that yet. Is that just because it wasn't a... Oh, it's a DC. I see.
Yeah, it's a DC
okay,
save.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, because last time we did claw on it because I was close enough.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
But you can still do the claw hit attack. You just don't knock him prone.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah. So I guess I just like stumbled into him, kind of.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like you probably like tripped and like he kind of like caught you almost, and like out of fear he's like and pushes you back because he's like, oh my god, that's a panther that's literally just fallen into my arms.
Okay. I Dyra will just. Oh, sorry. I meant to. You were supposed to be knocked out. How's everyone doing in there? And just like calls out further into the jail cell. And I guess that's my turn.
Give me a claw attack because when you pounce, you also
okay.
claw attack.
Yeah. Let's do this. Oh my god, extra buttons. That's another 13.
13. It doesn't hit. You're
okay. That's fine. Yeah.
So the moment that like you pounce onto him, you try to pounce onto him, and you fall in his arms. He goes to push you away, and you like quickly try to smack him with your hand, and you just kind of like whiff the air. It just goes.
Right. Yep. That's my turn. I wish I could stop rolling 9s. That'd be fantastic.
And so in that moment that you quickly try to bat your hand or bat your paw at him, in quick reaction, he grabs the spear and he goes and he tries to stab your paw. Is this the same paw that you had? Sure, same one?
Sure.
Just trying to go 2 for 2 there?
Yeah.
All right. So he's going to roll. It's going to be a two-handed attack. That's a 14.
Damn it.
And that hits. 6 damage.
Okay.
So in almost perfect perfect form with the spear, he goes and goes to stab your paw and just happens to hit right where Jeffrey had stabbed you earlier. So just a little bit of like extra pain there.
Yeah, but she's not like pinned to anything, right? It's just
no, it's just in the air. It was the moment that you went to go bap him, he just quickly like in a reaction.
Okay, yeah, you hear the same old like disturbing yowl just echo through, and like yeah, she is not happy. Her tail is thumping everywhere.
Oh no.
Yeah, she's not. Yeah, it's just what with the stabbing? I just please, let's just we just came here to do one thing, and she's just like babbling on because she doesn't know how to deal with the pain. So
what's your HP at?
3.
Okay, and that's just in your panther form. Just wanting to double check on that.
You were still 3.
We need to get you out of there.
Just so y'all know,
Right now.
she has a HP as the creature, and then she'll turn back into herself, and she will have her own HP left.
Okay, thank God.
So it is okay. She's not going to die, but if she gets hit for a lot, the damage does roll over.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, let's get you out of there.
Just explain it to Adira that she's fine and not dying because her paw is just going through it.
Go, Adira.
Oh no. All right. And with that, we'll go back to Kathleen.
So when we had that conversation, he essentially was like, "I'm gonna kill you first."
Yeah, he was saying like, "Better you than me."
I would like I'll take a step back and get ready. I think in Kathleen's mind, like, she wants him to hit her first. So she has that, like, self-defense kind of, like, excuse kind of thing. So
You can prepare an action.
yeah. That's what I want to do. So I take that step back, you know, like, get ready with my pike. Kind of like how we would do in practice, you know, the Queen's Guard, we have
sparring,
to practice. And so I take my ready stance, you know, the stance that I'm so used to taking, essentially.
So, for mechanical clarification, just so you know in the future, holding your attack it takes up your reaction.
Okay.
Which is what you have in between turns. So if you were to ever have something like, for me, casting shield can be a reaction. So you can hold an attack. You can't hold both an action and a bonus action.
Okay.
So you can hold your action for like a very specific trigger, like once he attacks me, then etc.
Okay.
But yeah, it takes your reaction. So if there's ever any abilities, I don't know if the fighters have abilities that take a reaction, but just so you know in the future.
Okay.
Doesn't look like it, but yeah, you can.
No, I don't have one.
Yeah. Okay. So you're ready. You're gonna ready your action.
I'm readying up. Yeah.
Okay. And with that, we'll go to the next guard, who is back here. He's gonna go ahead and also, let's see. Yeah, he'll come just right around the corner, and he's locked with Kathleen as well, and he's got his spear ready. He comes barreling around the corner, not knowing who's there, and he's like, ah! And he quickly halts. Kathleen, what are you doing here? And he kind of holds his. He's a newer guard, so he doesn't have quite the best form. So he's got his,
He's
like
a pussy. I'm just.
He's like, what are you doing? What happened?
And I'm just gonna, you know, say that same thing. You know, Cork is innocent. You know what the Queen is gonna do. The Queen has gotten more and more ruthless as time has gone on, and if it's not my family, it's gonna be your family next. We've got to get Cork out of here.
He quickly looks over to the other guard, just like a quick glance, and just like out of pure like fear, he's scared. He doesn't really know what's going on. This is probably the first time he's ever actually had to go in hand-to-hand combat, and he is actually just gonna go ahead and take a spear and just chuck it at you.
Okay.
So the moment you said you said it's either my family or if it's not my family, it's yours. He took that as a threat. So he's just gonna chuck his spear at you, and that is going to be Liu. That is a 10.
For the damage?
No, that is a 10 to hit. So your AC is 18, meaning he missed.
Yeah. So I guess like I would probably like see it coming pretty much, just because like his movement is maybe a little bit more not as fluid and not as smooth. So I'll probably just do like the cocky, just like step to the side kind of thing, and just like, you know.
Okay. So so you kind of just like dodged it, and the spear just goes quickly right past you, and just kind of like tinks on the floor, ting 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 ting, like right next to Muriel. And now he's standing there kind of wide-eyed, doe-eyed, realizing he just threw his weapon and is like and he's like looking around, and he sees just kind of like the fire poker right behind him in the fireplace, and he quickly grabs that out, and you see at the very end is now a burning red ember fire poker that he's like using as a makeshift weapon. Don't come any closer. I'll burn you, witch.
I'm just gonna continue staring, just that stare of push me.
Okay.
Do it.
All right, and
I want you to.
And then we'll snap back to reality. Oop, there goes gravity. Go to Lyrican.
Oh, lyrics has to be.
Exactly. Anytime we go to Lyrican, we have to spit some lyrics, right? Lyrican, lyrics. All right. I'm just gonna stop. I'm just gonna stop.
Right.
I love
Does
it.
that count as a dad joke?
Yeah.
It was either singing or dad joke. What do you want it to be? Singing or dad joke?
I think that can count as both.
Okay. All right. I'll do it both then.
All right,
Yes.
Lyrican. You were just slowly seeing Adira's poor paws just getting like all stabbed from like afar.
Adira. So I am unable to see this person, so I'm gonna hop out this tree. First
You're
of
still
all.
in the tree?
Yeah, I never left the tree.
I love that so much.
So I'm going to go.
So you can go just about like right. You can get just about right here, but you can also take your action to dash and get about there.
I will dash.
Okay. You're hearing the meows of Adira in the background, and all right. Is there anything you're saying or doing, or how'd you jump? How'd you get out of the tree? I want to know about that. Because you just in one single shot took out Joffrey, like the one person everybody hated last episode. In one shot, you killed him. So how are you getting out of the tree? And when you do so, give me an acrobatic check.
Whoa. I wasn't kidding about the flip. I was actually going to do a flip. I was thinking just like a very Batman, just like drop down, honestly. And then like dashing forward.
Well, still give me an acrobatics check. Let's see how
Okay,
Batman you are.
Oh, what's my acrobatics? Okay, we'll see how this goes. All right. Yeah, it is a 9, 10, 11.
Yeah, I think you just kind of drop out of the tree. When you do, maybe your cloak gets a little caught, so you kind of like stumble just a bit, but nobody's around to see it, so nobody sees what happened.
I'm Batman.
We are a mess. Tripping.
That's
Okay.
fair.
With that, we will go back to Myrtle.
All right, so I'm standing there trying to get Cork out, and there's one guard there, so I don't necessarily want to do any more damage to anybody, or I don't want to do any damage to anyone. I'm just gonna look outside and be like, clear the way, we're coming through. And I'm going to let's see, I'm actually gonna cast let's see. Okay, here's a question. Can I cast light but try to use it specifically to blind someone?
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Okay, so I basically want to let me see here.
It is a
Where's the thing?
touch, so you do have to touch
It is
something.
touch, so I want to go up. Yeah, I don't know if I can. Oh, can I? Okay, can I? I don't know if I can get past Adira though. Can I?
I mean,
you can go through the square of your party members. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll walk over to beside, yeah, right about there, and I just want to like bonk the guy's helmet and make it into a light. I just want to like just take my staff and just go bonk onto his head.
okay. Okay, so you hit him on the head with you hit him in the helmet with your quarterstaff, and his helmet just begins to glow glaringly bright. And he's got a helmet that kind of covers the eyes just a tiny bit, and all of a sudden he's like, I can't see. He will be blinded for the next turn.
Nice.
Did he take
And
a
then-
spear out of my paw?
I would say he stabbed it, but he didn't like keep it in it. He just went like
okay, great.
quick little jab.
Okay.
And that'll kind of be my turn as I kind of I'm just gonna guide people out at this point. So
Okay. Muriel.
Hey, sup?
Hey, what's up? How you doing?
I'm
what's
here.
going on?
I'm queer.
Hey.
Have no fear.
Absolutely none. Okay, so is the guard by Ashlina? Are there other ones by Kathleen that okay.
Yeah,
There's two, I believe.
And I heard some threatening language. Yeah, I had turned around.
You
to
also
run
had
away.
a spear suddenly like clinked by your feet.
Right.
Yeah, so I turn back when the spear clinks by my feet, and there's this like, oh no, and I will move forward and probably like here, so that I can have some line of sight down that hallway, and then I am going to I'll cast Toll the Dead on that guy, so he has to make a Wisdom save. DC 12.
All right, let me just pull up my Toll the Dead so I have it on hand. All right, said 12 for for Wisdom.
Yeah.
All right, and for him, he's got okay. It's a 5.
Yes. Okay. Is he damaged? Is he hurt already?
He is not hurt at all.
Okay, so it's 1d8. He takes. Aw, lame. He takes 2 necrotic damage, so his face just looks like a little more gaunt. And the sound of bells once again rings out through the hallway.
All right, so he takes the 2 necrotic damage, and he kind of just like and looks at his hand, and it's not as old as Corman, who's currently now deceased on the floor in front of him, But he looks at his hands and his tendons are popping out a little bit more. It's got a few like age spots, and he's just like, what did you do to me? And points at you and is like, witch!
Time is the true master of us all.
I'm getting deep here now. He's like, yeah, I'm too young to die. It's that. He's like trying to wipe his hand off, like, get it off me type.
Out, foul spot. Some Lady McBee stuff going on down this hallway.
Right? And are you gonna do anything else, or is that the end of your turn?
That's it for me.
All right. So then we'll go on over to this guard here. He's seeing everything that's happening. He saw the spear get thrown, the poker get, threatened, his sudden aging, and he's he went from like very confident to very like, what did I just get myself into? So he's gonna take cover as much as he can on this wall and kind of have his back to it, and he's gonna like poke his head on me and just once again, put down your weapon, both of you, now. He's gonna like poke his head back. I mean
No.
it. You don't want me to take serious action against you.
I'm just gonna say no. I'm not putting it down. I told you what would happen. I will kill you.
All right, so he is not in range currently to attack you, but what he will do is he takes like a deep breath, and he's gonna just come right over, like right next, like standing almost over Corman's body, and hold the spear right up to like your chin. I mean it, Kathleen. Don't make me do this. And that'll end his turn. And then we'll go back up to Adira.
Oh boy. So the guard is just blinded in front of me, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my god, please just let me. Okay. I'm gonna try to bonk him again with my big old paw, the one that's not hurt.
So you're just gonna do a standard claw attack?
Sure.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
Give me something other than a 9.
I'll give you advantage. He's blind. He can't.
Alright, great, because that was gonna be a 1. So, yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I'll give you advantage because he's blind, so he can't dodge.
Does that
That's a 1! I hate it here! What?
does that count as rolling a crit fail for bingo at least?
Yeah, because it's a critical
think
fail
so.
plus 4.
Amazing. I mean, that's awful, and I'm so sorry.
I'm rolling like shit tonight.
Okay,
Yeah, you know-
digital dice go into digital dice jail.
Yep. Yeah. Adira, like, she tried to go for the non-hurt paw to slap, but like she's leaning on the hurt paw, so like, she stumbles a little bit. She's not doing too great right now.
But maybe this is like
Our
the first
baby.
time. Maybe this is like the first time you went into wild shape in a while, so you're just like kind of trying to get used to the big body. You're just a tiny cat body, so.
God damn it! Why is it so much harder when I'm big? This is why I hated being tall, anyways. Ah! And she's just like hopping back on her 3 paws that she can, and she's just like really frustrated. And like as she's doing that, can like her tail at least like bop him in the face, like not for any damage, but just I wanted to bop him in the face. I want something to bop.
Sure.
For flare
All right,
points.
For
thank
flare
you.
points, we'll
All
allow
right.
it. So your tail kind of like smacks the side of his helmet, and his helmet goes from here to just slightly turn, just a tiny bit. And so now he's blind, and his helmet's like half backwards, and he's just like, he doesn't know what's going on. He's just, where are you? Where'd you go? And now it is his turn, And out of his pure scare, like he's terrified. He's blind. He just got bopped. His helmet's half sideways. He's just gonna take his spear with the 2-arm attack and just jab out somewhere in front of him. He's, let's see. Oh gosh, who does he go for? Because he's just kind of like jabbing somewhere in between. So we'll say he's gonna go for. He's trying to go for a direct because what he felt was the tail trying to hit him, and he'll be doing that with a disadvantage. So derp. That is either a 20, a dirty 20, or a 6. So he goes like jab in the air, and it just kind of like goes right between both Adira and Myrtle, and he's kind of just like wiggling it, just trying to hit something. Just like, yeah, get away! Just get away, foul demon!
I'm a panther, thank you.
And then we'll go back to Kathleen. So we'll go back to Kathleen, and the guard in front of you has a spear directly under your chin, and he's scared, but he's holding his ground.
I think in Kathleen's mind, she knows like who they're gonna need to report to, and it's gonna be Alaron. And Alaron is the one who told her to do this in the first place. Correct or I mean that's
how
the
that's
ranks
about right.
would
Yeah.
go. Okay.
Yeah.
So
there would probably be like the captain of the jail that they'd have to report to, and then they'd have to take it up the ranks.
Right.
So.
Right. I think that's going to give Kathleen a sense of confidence. And Amiriel has already scared the shit out of the other guard and has shown that she like has my back. So could I use whatever it would be, could I use my move to like step backwards, like still have like, you know, myself guarded, but like start walking backwards, and like
so that will give them opportunity of attack because you are within the one tile of each other.
I'm just like really man, y'all just want me to add this body count. Is that what it is? Is that what it is? Oh gosh. All right. Fine. I will take that as a threat, him putting his pike under my chin, and I will go to stab him somewhere where I know the armor is light, just because like we're probably wearing the same thing. So
are you doing
like,
stab with your pike, or you want to do like an okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Jupiter, give me
my hit. Oh my god.
Oh god. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
It's a 6. It literally like landed on the 18 and then went doot on the 2. It's a 6. No.
So
it's fine. It's okay.
So you went to go.
I'm not as confident as I think I am.
You went to go like stab him with your pike, but when you went to like just go to like kind of lightly poke him, instead you kind of just give him like a little like tap on the side of his armor that he kind of takes as a try me bitch type of like gesture.
Yeah, Kathleen really doesn't want to if she doesn't have to. Like,
okay.
The other guy, asshole. Like, yeah, sure. He knocked me on the ground. Like, hated him from the second like he did that. You know, it was a bully move, and you know, but like, you know, like I said, she's kind of going through that thing in her head. Like, they would have to report to Alaron, and then maybe like he could get like he wouldn't tell on me. Bless you. So, you know, she doesn't want to, so yeah, she'll like just like do that little like deet deet. Are you sure you want to do this?
Yeah. All right. So now it's the guard in the back. He will make his way forward.
Poker guy, right?
Poker guy. Yeah, guy with the flaming poker.
Okay.
So when he sees you, kind of just do like a little tap on the other guard's armor. He like I said, he's new, doesn't quite know what's going on. He is just like, oh, she's about to attack him, and he kind of like runs forward, and he takes a poker and he goes to stab you real quickly on the side of your forearm, the one that's kind of like holding your pike outstretched. I'll do 1d. That's a 3. So, as he's quickly running over to quickly stab you with the burning fireplace poker, he kind of trips on Corman, just a little bit, because his arm is probably like outstretched the way he fell. Right. And he kind of trips just real quickly and just goes and just misses you. He probably, like, you feel the heat just kind of singe the hairs off of your forearm, and it's Don't touch him! He's holding the pike, the poker kind of like out. And he tries to make it look like, even though he missed your arm, he tries to make it look like he's gonna stab you in the leg instead. I'll do it. I'll do it.
I'm just staring them both down.
Damn, you're kind of terrifying right now.
Like, if you're gonna do it, just freaking do it, because then...
Yeah. Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
We'll go back to Lyrican now.
So I still can't see this person. I feel like maybe I saw Myrtle sort of maneuver her way into that little like area. So she's gonna say, because again, then like when she's in there, she gets there, so she's gonna kind of yell like, "How are we doing in there?" Sort of both to Adira and
coming. And I'll do my actual action on my turn, but yeah, I'll just yell back, "Coming! Clear the way!"
Yeah, because I don't want to like go in. I mean, not that I would actually be able to block, but I just don't know how I can like help either. I'll go in. Why not? So I will go. Is that as far as I can go?
You can go about right there, yeah.
Okay.
The very top of the stairs, but which will give you visual of the guard. And you turn the corner and you just see this guard with his helmet glowing. It's just as bright as like a light bulb type deal, or like the center of a torch, and it's like sideways, and you just see him like randomly stabbing in the air trying to hit anyone.
I'm gonna shoot him.
You're like, let me put this poor guy out of his misery. Okay.
Let's do it. Oh no, that's a 3.
Me and Lyrican.
Oh no.
We're straight up not. What is happening? I trusted you.
So as you like notch your arrow and you draw back and you let the arrow go, right before you loosen your hands as the arrow was to fly, you kind of let out a chuckle at the sight of what's going on, because you had no clue up until this moment. And here you see a man glowing like a torch or like a match and randomly stabbing in the air, and you let out like a little chuckle, and you kind of like quickly like move just a tiny bit, and your arrow just and kind of sticks in the table next to him. And he hears that and he quickly turns, is like, ah! How many of there are you? And he's like freaking out.
Good.
Let me see. He's currently like has his back turned. He has no clue what he's doing. And from that we'll go to Myrtle.
All right, so I am here. I am going to use my action to shove this man and try to knock him prone.
All right.
And out of the way, or whatever. Like, just knock him prone so that I can get through, and also so the rest of us can kind of move.
Okay. And that would be a dexterity saving throw, Blue Jay, right?
Dex or strength. It's your choice.
Okay, so yeah, it'll be a dex save.
I think it's, yeah, just a contested one. So I roll my athletics. Ooh, 21.
Okay. He rolled a 16, so.
Wow. Well, the high rolls on both of us there. Yeah,
Right?
I got a 19 plus 2 for 21.
So, how do you push him?
So I'm just. Have you ever seen an old lady like just shove her way through a line because she's just frustrated? That's basically what Myrtle's doing. You know, she's like, move out of the way, we're trying to go, and just like full body leans into him, and like with his helmet all askew, I'm sure he's like completely all over the place. So just gonna push him down and then try to just like walk past.
Okay. So when you go to push him, because he had his back turned towards you, he gets pushed like onto the desk. So here he is, freaking
Nice.
lit up helmet that's sideways with an arrow stuck next to him in the table, pushed over on the desk, and you have opportunity now to scurry away.
Awesome. So I'm just gonna 5, 10, 15.
You can get just basically to where
I'll just
Lyrican is, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I'll just like get out and just beckon to the rest of them, be like, "Come on, time to go," and just like wait for everybody to follow behind.
All right. Cork also kind of Cork is just like amazed at Myrtle right now. Just doesn't have to do anything. Just blasted him out of the cell and just is just been walking past every guard. So he's just kind of like following at her heels and is just like eyes wide, like my savior type deal. With that, we'll go to Amuriel.
So is Kathleen backing up at all yet? No.
I just tried to hit the guy and freaking missed.
Okay.
Or I did like a little tappy tap on him, like try me.
Yeah.
Okay, so I see the people behind me like retreating out of the corner of my eye, but I look towards Kathleen and see that she's still got this like pike at her throat, as it were. And I'm gonna cast magic missile again, and I will have 2 of the missiles hit the fellow that was tapped, like has the pike under her jaw, and then 1 hit the other guy.
Okay.
So the first one is 4 damage. The second one is also 4, so that's 8 on that one fellow.
Right. Let me just get that.
And then the other fellow gets hit for 2. Just a little beep.
He's a little bitch anyway.
Wow.
Sorry. I'm just pissed because I keep missing. Everyone's cool in this episode except for me.
You mean you are
I'm, like,
literally you are literally holding your entire body at one spot, and 3 guards could not pass you. I mean,
Yeah, I'm gonna say like you're definitely a lot cooler than I think you are, or than you think you are. Jesus.
I think like for like character's sake, I definitely think Kathleen is like, what is going on? Like this is like going against everything that you know, like I'm supposed
It's
to
not
be
going
doing.
as planned. It's not
Right,
going
this
as
is
planned.
not right.
All right. So the magic missile hits this guy right here, the one who has the pike right up to the spear right up underneath Kathleen's chin, and the first magic missile, where is it hitting him?
So the first one, because I can see, like, I mean, I feel like I can see more of the left side of his body because Kathleen is kind of on the other side.
Right.
So if he's two-handing the pike, then the first one probably hits the shoulder, where like his left shoulder, and the second one might go closer to the heart.
Okay, so the first one hits his shoulder, and it kind of hits the shoulder guard, and it blasts the shoulder guard off, and he's just like, ah, shit! And in a quick moment of like agony, he pulls the spear back, and he goes to like grab his shoulder with both of his hands, and that's when the second one comes and hits the other side, and he's just like, fuck, shit. And he kind of like he's losing a little bit of his like stamina. He got hit the breath knocked out of him, and knowing that was the same thing that blew the hole through Corman's chest, he's a little spooked. The other fellow, where does it hit him?
I feel like just probably like square in the middle of his breastplate. Okay. And then she's like standing there with her arm kind of still out from the last like push of the sphere towards the guard. And she's just like breathing heavily. And she's like, you could just let us go.
Okay. So the one that hits his chest, he quickly like drops like the fire poker. It's like, shit. It just quickly stumbled, like goes to pick it back up, and using both hands, he's holding the fire poker now at you. The embered end you can tell it's not as hot as it was when he first pulled it out of fire, but he's shaking. He's looking like Neville Longbottom holding a wand out there, just like absolutely terrified. Like, what do you guys want with Cork anyways? He's a traitor.
He's innocent. He's innocent.
Kind of throws not throws, but kind of whips back the poker at you, just wanting to get like trying to basically like ward you guys away from him more than anything. And that ends your turn, Muriel?
Yeah, that's it for me.
Okay. We'll go back to this fellow here. So after he's got the wind knocked out of him, and he's like takes everything that he's got with both of his hands and jams his spear right towards Kathleen. And that's a nat 20.
Oh. Okay.
That is a nat 20. So that's an extra dice to the hit, correct?
No idea.
Yeah, so nat 20 generally means that you would either double the damage or roll the damage twice.
Okay. So we'll roll damage twice. So you take 4 piercing damage, and then you take another 6 piercing damage. So you take a total of 10. So that sudden moment of just like, and he shoves his spear out, and it goes right through. It goes actually right under where your breastplate would be protecting your chest, and goes right kind of into the right side of your abdomen. And Kathleen, I'm telling you, back away. You don't want to do this. I don't want to do this.
It's too late. It's too late. We can't have any witnesses. And I'm gonna make sure Muriel can hear that.
Okay. And we'll go back to the top of the round to Adira, who just saw the old lady Myrtle just kind of making her way through the little crowded corridor. Like there's a sale happening at Home Goods on Pyrex, and
Hell yeah.
sends the other guard onto his stomach across the table, and you see he's like, looks like he's like kind of like getting his wits back to him.
Okay. I'm gonna walk over and like stand on his chest. And I'm gonna try to paw slap him.
If I fits, I sit.
Yeah, but I want to paw slap him.
Like a bitch slap.
Yeah, like a no, night night. Pop. Big paw, you know. I'm just trying to knock this guy out.
Okay, so it'll be a claw attack. So go ahead and roll the hit.
Oh my god, please. All right. Hey, 14.
I will say because he's prone, you would also get a advantage.
Oh my god. Okay.
Because he's still knocked prone.
Okay. Okay, 21.
All right, yeah, that hits.
Yay. Jesus Christ. Yay.
Can we get the fuck out of here
It only
already?
took 4 rounds for Adira to finally land one.
I don't want to talk about it. Jesus Christ. All right, so it's a 1d4 plus 2?
Yes.
Yes, okay. A 5.
So you bop him quickly for 5. Which guard is this? Why did I put so many guards in here? Because I gotta keep track of all their health at the same time. All right. So you jump on his chest, and he's like kind of coming to because the blindness that Myrtle kind of hit him with is kind of fading, and he quickly like goes to he like fixes his helmet, and the moment he fixes his helmet, he just sees a giant paw go pop right on his head, and it like kind of sends like a shooting pain through his head. He's got like stars kind of like circling his head right now, like with like the cuckoo sounds going on, and you just hear a little like ting as like his helmet hits the desk again. Like,
Go to sleep. And she's just like angrily like pawing at his like, go to sleep.
Okay. And then we actually go to his turn. So he's actually going to take his action to try to shove you off of him. So, gosh, how would you do this? Because it's gonna be strength for him. It's Constitution, maybe? You're just like sitting there.
It could just be contested strength.
Yeah, we'll do a contested strength one.
Oh god, that I'm negative in strength.
Wouldn't you take the Panther strength?
Oh, right,
yes.
right.
So Panther,
okay.
you take +2 in your strength.
Shoot, I just had this. Hold on. Oh my god, where did I have it? Okay, what's the strength of the Panther?
+2.
2. Okay, cool. 12.
So he took all of his might, and he he basically bench presses you off of him.
Oh my god.
And everybody else who's in range literally just sees this guard bench press a panther like in the air, and he quickly just chucks you like off behind him just to get you off as fast as he can, and then he'll take his it's half the movement to get back up.
Oh, for me?
No,
Or
so
for him.
yeah.
Oh,
So
right.
he takes his movement to stand back up, and now he's standing on top of the desk with like his spear like aiming down at you, and he sees now what's actually going on because he's been blinded for a while. He sees a Lyrican just kind of like just on the other side of the door with Cork just kind of like right next to him, and he's realizing that, oh, this is a jailbreak. He's finally connecting the dots. And with that, we'll go to Kathleen.
He hit me.
He stabbed you.
Yeah, I would like to pull out my crossbow.
Okay, so I think we determined that would be your bonus action.
Okay, so
Let me just double check.
or would it be
No.
a reaction?
It wouldn't be no, that wouldn't be considered a reaction.
Okay.
I would say at this close range, actually, it would be an action to pull out your crossbow, because he is so close. If you're a little bit further away, I would count that as a bonus action instead.
Okay, yeah. Okay, what about God, all the cool shit I want to do, I just can't do it. Just like forget it. Okay, so with an unarmed strike, I could do like a punch, a kick, headbutt.
Do you not have your pike on you?
No, I do.
Okay, but you want to do an unarmed strike.
I want to like kick him away from me.
Okay.
Like he's too close, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, go
Kick.
ahead and give me an armed strike.
I did not mean to roll it in here. A 9.
A 9, it does not hit. So you go to like kick him, and you go to, like, do you try to like kick him in the chest? Do you try to kick a leg out from underneath him?
Yeah, kind of like his probably like where the bottom of like his breastplate like stops, like in that area, kind of there's like a soft spot. I'm probably just too much is going through my mind right now. I don't want to do this. Like I already killed someone yesterday, you know, and I think I'm still a little bit confused, and I'm not all there. I'm trying to like use intimidation, and I think that's like all the energy that I really have like mentally for this right now. So I'm just not hitting like I usually would.
So you kick your foot out to try to hit him at the breastplate, but he's a little just out of reach, and you kind of instead just do like almost like a lunge over Corman's body, and now you're kind of like low-key straddling over Corman at the moment.
Listen.
All around
Kathleen
gonna be
does what she's
mad.
gotta do. I gotta do what I gotta do.
You gotta do what you gotta do
know?
sometimes.
Yeah.
All right, and then we will go to this fella here. As you go to kind of like lunge at him, he's gonna just quickly use that fire poker and try to poke you, or try to at least stab you with it.
I should have fucking rolled my real dice. Sorry. Go ahead.
It's a critical fail. I've rolled a nat 20 and a critical fail tonight. Well, at least you guys know my dice are pretty balanced. Gosh, so he does terrible. He goes to like stab you, and when he tries to stab you, he reaches over just a little too far and loses his balance, and he kind of does like almost a nosedive between your legs and is now laying on top of Corman, as he's now like looking up at you and realizing he's underneath you, and he's like, oh, fuck.
I got a lot of action going on down there. I'm excited.
Oh boy. All right, and with that, we'll go back to Lyrican.
Just joking.
All right.
Can we get a horny on main bingo call for that one?
I just tried to move Tailspire on the screen. It's not the right screen.
Oh no.
Okay. What can I even? If I go inside, because I guess like Lyrican at this point is like, what is holding these two up? So she's going inside. So she's gonna go 5, 10, 15. Oh, how far can I go again?
Oh, sorry, I just realized that was a little off. So you can go to about in the middle of the hallway if you also do a dash. But if you don't dash, you can only go about where you're at.
I do go here. You probably can't see anything, huh?
Yeah, you can't see
no.
around that corner, unfortunately.
Dang. That's fine. I'll dash.
Okay.
Because I'm not gonna be able to do anything anyway.
All right, so you yeah.
Turn around. Oh my gosh.
There you go.
Thank you.
I got you. So you quickly dash into the hallway, and what you see is there is
mess.
a body on the floor with a hole in its chest. Laying on top of that body is a guard outstretched on his stomach with a burning fire poker, with a Kathleen doing a lunge straddle over both of them. And in front of Kathleen is this very winded guard.
Lyrican's gonna go, you done playing with your food yet? Can we go?
Yes!
I have literally been trying to leave, I swear.
And with that,
I'm just gonna say, yeah, working on it.
and with that, we'll snap back to Myrtle.
Okay. I am. Hold on. Let me just take a quick look because I can't see the inside. Oh, hold on. Everything is. I can't. Hold on. Can the cut box be moved? Oh, here we go. Okay, gotcha. There we go. Okay, so looking at this now, I am like, I kind of want to hold my movement because I want to make sure that Cork can get out. So I almost want to like lean down to get like Cork to run up my arm or something, and then that way I can keep going because I think I might be faster than Cork, which is surprising. But like, how fast has he been moving?
He's been moving at the same speed as you.
Okay, well,
he goes on
lean
all
my arm
four
down.
to like kind of like run.
I don't want to exhaust him either, so I'm just gonna like put my arm down, just like lean and wait for him to kind of come up my shoulder, and then I'll keep walking with him.
I think I lost
out.
him under your skirt in Tailspire.
I think you might have. Yeah. There we go. I'll just move 5 feet over.
Okay, yeah. So he
5, 10.
Yeah, he's basically like either like you put your hand out and he scurries up, or he quickly like runs and jumps as you are kind of going down the stairs and grabs onto your tail and is just holding onto your tail for like dear life.
Yeah, I'll probably, if he holds onto my tail, I'll just like kind of like flip him up to my shoulder from my tail and just like keep walking out. Like I'll go like 15 feet over and turn around just to see where everybody else is.
You remind me of Donkey's wife from Shrek.
Oh.
Yes, yeah, that was actually what I love her. That's like
how she flips Donkey like onto
like,
her.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what I was going for. I love it. But yeah, so I am kind of waiting for the rest to come out here, but I'm just holding on to Cork as best I can.
Okay, and he's holding on to you. Like he's just like not wanting to go. He probably like, since you flipped him up, he probably's like on your shoulder, just holding on to like one of your horns and just like He's just like, well, first of all, that was a lot of centripetal force for his little body to take. Suddenly being.
Oh my god, he probably feels like he's been on a roller coaster. Poor thing.
You're right. All right, and then we'll go to Muriel, who watched everything unfold.
Yeah. So Muriel might have watched everything unfold, but I did take a bio break. So these two fellas are still in front of harassing Kathleen.
So what happened was when Kathleen went to kind of like Spartan kick the guard directly in front of her, she kind of just misjudged the distance and essentially just did a really large lunge over Corman's dead body. She's kind of like straddling over Corman. Then the one on her right went to go stab her with the fire poker. He got a critical fail. And essentially did a nose dive between her legs and is now laying on top of Corman's body directly underneath Kathleen's legs. So she's technically straddling two guards at once.
Excellent. Well, that's good. Let's see. So I watch all of this, and if it weren't like a life or death situation, it would kind of be funny. And so Muriel is kind of trying to, like, she's vacillating between like, this is hilarious, this is like a farce, and like, oh my god, we're all gonna die. It's a weird place to be. And I think I am gonna just like, seeing that Kathleen is kind of struggling a little bit.
A lot.
And knowing that these two guards, even if they've like been holding themselves back out of like caring about her or whatever, like they still have the capability to dispatch us or call for more backup or any sort of thing. So she kind of steels herself a little bit, and I'm gonna cast magic missile once more, and I'm going to hit the fellow that Kathleen is straddling. I'm gonna hit him. He's been hit a couple times. I feel like I'm gonna hit him once and the other guy twice this time.
So I think the one that's standing is the one that got hit in the shoulder twice, and the fire poker weak guy is in between my legs, right?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry. The one that has the missing shoulder piece, like I would be able to tell. That one I'm gonna hit once.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your attack.
I want to use this one because I think this one is good. And it rolled a 1, so that's 2 damage.
So the one magic missile goes and hits him, and you see he kind of knocks back and he kind of goes down to one knee. He takes a deep breath before he takes all of his might and just stands back up.
And then the other guy will get 2.
Okay.
So he 4 for the first one and 2 for the second one, so 6 total damage for the second guy.
So, how do you want to do this?
Oh, nice. So, yeah, Muriel, she's looking like she's pale all the time, but she's looking a little paler than usual. And like the glow of her crystal is like a little bit fainter this time because her spell slots are done. And she like pushes the first one to the first guy. And obviously, like, I can't, after I cast it, like I can't take back who gets what. So she pushes the first globe to the first guy and then immediately pushes the second 2 towards the other guy. And like there's this slowing down of time where she can see that the first one hits him, but he doesn't die. And there's like a sweat on her brow as she's just like, oh no, like this might get really bad. And then the other 2 globes of light hit the second guard in the chest. And there's this like extra, like she grits her teeth a little extra, and like even though she's already let the spell like go, like it's still like in the time that she's casting it theoretically, so like she grits her teeth a little bit and just like shoves again, even though she doesn't like have more globes to shoot out into the universe and just gives it like a little extra like oomph, and the last globe like flares a little brighter and kind of like, I don't know, can I say it disintegrates him? Can I say that?
Yeah, you can say it disintegrates him. So he's sprawled right now on top of Corman's dead body, directly underneath Kathleen's legs.
Yeah, so thank goodness this doesn't require to hit, because that would be very hard. Yeah, so she like gives it a little extra oomph, like seeing Kathleen like tangled up with this guy, and yeah, he just disintegrates.
I'm probably
turns
gonna be
into
like,
human dust.
oh my, like,
And she's like panting a little bit and like holding her hands out, and just like.
Pah!
I would like nothing to happen to my private parts. That's probably what Kathleen is.
And so the moment that final magic missile hits him, he kind of disintegrates from his heels all the way up to his face. And as it's disintegrating, you hear the kind of like the scream that he lets out go, "Ah!" And it just kind of like slowly echoes in the distance as he no longer exists. And all you see is kind of like a burnt ash outline on the floor and across Corman's body of where he once used to lay.
So like Infinity Wars.
Yeah. Calamity, you're muted.
Just said Thanos snap.
Yeah, right, right.
Wig snatch.
Goodbye.
Yeah, maybe a Muriel coughs a little bit, and she's just like, this is taking a lot out of her, obviously.
Yeah.
And she
I
like
can imagine.
clutches her crystal globe to her chest, and she's just like, surely you don't want to meet his fate. Just let us pass.
Okay. And then now it is the single lone guard's turn, who just saw his comrade be completely disintegrated, and he's just give me an intimidation check. Let's intimidate him.
Okay, let me see. What are my intimidation? +2. Okay. I rolled a 1. +2 is a 3. I feel like she just looks really tapped out, and it's kind of obvious that she can't back up her threat, you know?
I had him do a wisdom throw to that, and he rolled a 1.
Yes! Let's go!
Oh my god, we're both awful.
So he is
We all suck!
he is even more tapped out from you than you. He sees you, and he can tell that you are also very like completely gassed, but he's just like he can't do it. So he kind of like takes his spear that he's holding up with all of his might, and he turns it around and he kind of stabs it into the ground, and then goes to one knee and is like, just go. Just get out of here.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, then I would definitely, like, if it's still my turn, I'd use my movement to like turn around and scoot.
So he is willing to end combat. So
Okay, yeah.
It is up to now Kathleen, Amiriel, and Lyrican if they would like to spare him. Or
He's pretty hurt. He's pretty hurt, and I think I maybe scared him like just the tiniest amount, but Amiriel definitely got the word across, and I just want to give him that final look and say, don't follow us. And don't say a word. I will come back for you.
he motions to his fallen comrades. How am I going to explain this then?
Figure it out. You'll figure it out.
And then he quickly gets a smirk on his face and looks up at you and says, yeah. Looks like, who came in here and saved his friend?
Right. Or Cork just escaped.
You think a little mouse is gonna be able to blast a door open like that? And take down
You'll think of something.
everyone?
You'll think of something like I said. But
wish
Cork
I
is
could.
innocent. I want you to know that. Cork is innocent. Cork didn't do anything.
Okay.
I wish I had a spell that would like erase memory or something.
I was just about to say, can we min and block this guy?
Modified
That was-
memory!
I was thinking the same thing.
Modified memory is a spell that is not available to you guys just yet.
I will say though, when he points out that Quark couldn't have like blasted the door like that, like Muriel will like prestidigitate the like scorch marks from the blast and just like try and clean it up a little bit. So it's like,
Okay.
and then she's like, there. Perhaps it's not so outside the realm of possibility that he was able to escape. He is very small after all.
Okay. So while that is going on, we'll go back to Adira because there's still one more guard.
What? Yes, I got bench pressed off of him, but am I like to his side then?
He bench pressed you off and behind, so you're and then he stood up on the table and is now like holding his spear.
Oh. Was it supposed to be Ashley and I, or was it me?
No, I was saying me next, like bench press me
bench
next.
press. I see. Okay. I read it late.
My bad.
No, I was looking at the initiative too, going, no, I didn't skip her. I what's going on?
No,
so
sorry.
He's standing now, right?
Yeah, so now he's standing and he's got the high ground now,
Okay.
Adira, and he's got his spear in both hands, kind of like up and ready to like jump down on you.
Okay. Well, if he's doing that, then I'm going to stand on my hind legs and try to bite him.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a roll to hit.
That is a 19.
You bite him.
Okay, I bite him in his shoulder, and that is a 1d6. I hit. Let's see. Okay, but there's okay. 3 damage. I
3?
rolled a 1. I rolled a 1, and a bite gets it's 1d6 plus 2. So I got a 3.
So, as a cat, you love your munching on your salmon and your food and stuff like that, and so you go to bite him, but you forget that you're a panther and you bite completely through the armor. And how do you want to finish him?
Well, she's like shocked, right? Like, so this is her first time that she's like transformed like this, while she was very used to like cat form. So she's not aware of how strong she is. So she feels what she does, right? And she's just like, oh my god! And she's like talking as she's like trying to pull back. So she accidentally like pulls back and like his arm rips off, and she's just like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I just wanted to make you go to sleep. And she's just panicking. She's like trying to put him. She's like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry." And she's like, "I need to heal you. I need to get someone. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to." And she's just like panicking. But yeah, he has no arm now.
Yeah. He's got no life. He's dead.
Yeah. And I think as a bonus action in Adira's panic, she's gonna turn back to a tiny little cat form, and she's just gonna be like pawing at his chest, like, "I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to." And now she's like, yeah. She's just panicked.
Oh gosh. Where is your little kitty cat form? Boop. So here's now Adira back in her cat form with a human arm next to her, and she's just like, she's got like little things, just probably like little drips of blood.
She's just freaking out. She's like, I didn't mean to do this. I didn't mean to do this. My god, it's gonna be okay. I'm gonna heal him. He'll be fine.
Okay. We'll go back to now Kathleen.
I don't think that's cute. I don't think that counts as the string, but I don't think that's cute.
No, not the biting, but the like wanting to like.
Like you're like bapping his arm. You're like bapping his arm to try to like get back to his body.
And you're like, oh no! Like I thought that was cute.
Okay.
That's weird.
Oh no, your arm! It's
my
broken.
I was like, am I being like weird again? Like, you know, am I being weird again? I would like to start leaving.
Okay, so
I
will say
it's
still technically in combat. He's willing to let you leave, but he's gonna take an opportunity of attack on you because
he's a freaking asshole.
Exactly.
All right.
So
Okay.
as you
So I'm probably still like in that lunging position, like over
yeah.
the other guy, and then yeah. So I'm like probably in a good position to like throw my pike for it. I want to hit him.
Oh, so you do want to attack him? Okay.
Yeah, I want to hit him in the same like spot, like in the shoulder, like heart, like general area where Emiriel has already kind of like.
Okay.
Hit him
So
a
you're
couple
gonna
times.
throw your pike.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and throw it.
I don't want to.
Actually, it doesn't. Pike doesn't have a range. It's just martial heavy, reach, and
Right.
two-handed. So you technically
Right.
can't throw it. It's too heavy.
Right. Like I'm just like reaching with it. It has
Okay.
like a 10-foot reach. Just like I'm just like reaching with it. That is a 16. And then,
Oh, that hits.
oh, thank God.
It just barely hits. So you like reach out and you slowly shove the pike into his shoulder. I won't even have you roll damage because that takes him out. That'll completely take him out. So how do you want to finish him? Like, are you saying anything?
Right. I think at this point, Kathleen is just. I mean, she got stabbed like right under her ribs. I can imagine that. You know, she's in a lot of pain, and she kind of didn't want things to go this way. But she'll probably, honestly, just stare him down and just watch him die and make sure that he dies. No witnesses.
Okay. And with that,
While I
yes.
understand the necessity of not having witnesses, aren't we already set to flee? Like, would it be so terrible if someone thought...
Emiriel, I tried with everything inside of me not to do this because I know that you didn't like what happened yesterday. I tried, but I'm hurting and we need to get out of here. We need to go.
I'm
we
sorry.
need to go.
I like that Muriel is being very like, oh, I can't believe you did that, but literally blasted a hole through a man's chest.
Right.
I mean, I also, it's like there's two sides to
Right.
this tiny little...
Right. And like your eyes turned all black and you did the death ring bell.
Yeah, she definitely
I'm gonna
did
be
that.
like, I'm gonna just, you know, like I said, like I did everything I could. Like, we need to go. Like, we're not gonna have this conversation right now. Like, we need to go.
All right, and while you guys are conversing, we'll go back to Myrtle, who is standing with Cork. We are now out of combat, but before we continue, we're actually going to take a quick break and take some time for everybody to go and get a snack, get a water, get up and stretch, go to the bathroom. And we will be right back with the continuation of tonight's episode. So we will be right back. Alrighty, everybody, we are back. Thank you all so much. I hope you guys all were able to get some water, get a little bit of stretch in. Just letting you guys know, Blue did actually have to leave. She's feeling under the weather, and she toughed it out to be here for the beginning of the cast, but she will be stepping away for the rest of the night. So we will be kind of wrapping it up here shortly, but we will be giving you guys a little bit of closure on tonight's episode. So we will cut back to one moment. We're gonna go ahead and cut on back to our combat screen. And so we go back to Myrtle, who is now standing there with Cork. And Cork is still holding on to the horn of this dragonborn for dear life. And he's just like, he's breathing so hard.
It's okay, little one. We're gonna get out of here, no problem.
You guys are you guys are actually kind of scary in there.
Oh, I don't know about that. We're just trying to make the best of a situation that isn't quite ideal, you know? And we know that you're probably innocent, so we took that chance.
But why? Like, how did y'all know I was in here?
Oh, I think we got a tip from someone who very much cared about your well-being. Don't worry. As long as you don't get caught again, you should be fine.
His grip around your horns kind of like loosens, and he like takes his little hat off, and then takes his other little tiny paw and like runs it through like the tiny little tuft of fur at the top of his hair, and he's like, I thought I was a goner in there.
Well, you very well could have been. You know, the queen isn't very, how do we say, forgiving, or she's a little short-sighted, I think. Not literally, more in practice.
Yeah, now, I'm a little bit kind of shooken up, because there's probably plenty of people that have died because of me. And he like kind of like sits down on your shoulder and just kind of like slumped over, and he's just like, I helped investigate crimes and murders, petty theft, and he kind of like looks over you, and you can tell like there's something that shook him to the core, and he's just like, how many people had to die at my hand because I was loyal to somebody who was never loyal to me.
Can I give you a piece of advice from a wizened old dragonborn?
Sorry, out of character, I totally thought you were gonna be like, can I give you a piece of cheese? Like,
oh my god!
It started sounding like it was about to go.
Small piece of cheese in here, and I'd be like, take one out just to make him feel a little better, you know?
Oh my gosh! Just
Can I give you a piece of advice?
I'd very much like that.
Just because you made a mistake in the past does not mean it will define you for the rest of your life. Especially if you meant to do good the whole time. People deceiving you is not your fault. It's on them, unless you're willfully ignoring it. I get the feeling you I've been trying to do the right thing for a long time.
Yeah. It feels like that's all I've been trying to do, and I just... He kind of like motions to himself and is just like, it just never turns out right.
Chin up, little mouse. Your luck will turn. But now you know who your friends really are.
Yeah. It's you. And
Well,
and he kind of like nods his head on over towards Lyrican and Lyrican, and he sees Adira, who's back now in her tiny little cat form, kind of still freaking out over the freaking arm she just ripped off on accident.
And she's covered in blood.
Yeah. and he's like, and Adira. He can't see the others, so he's just kind of like, I owe you all my life.
oh, my dear. We were just trying to save an innocent life. Unfortunately, some things have consequences, but we can only keep trying to do the right thing. I just like pat him on the head.
Like your tiny little like claw.
Yeah, almost like a little too hard, just because like my hand is definitely much bigger than even he is.
He just like, he like kind of like you like go to pat him, and the first like little pat hits him a little too hard, so he puts his like little paws up to like hold your finger just a little bit above his head.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Do you mind? And he pointed down at the ground.
No, not at all.
And I just kind of hold a paw out to him, or a hand.
And he crawls on and then just like holds onto your thumb.
I'll just gently lower him to the ground.
And
Do you know where you will go now?
You
can't stay in the city.
No, I know that. I have to find a way back to my original form. I just...
Wait, what? What do you mean?
He looks
You're
at you.
not always a mouse.
I'm a talking mouse. You really think that? And he like holds his arms out. You think that this is really who I am?
Well, I mean, stranger things have happened, and I mean, we have Adira, and she's a talking cat.
Has she always been a talking cat?
Well, I don't know. You should ask her, though.
I don't think so, because she was like a little put off that I was a talking mouse, and I was put off that she was a talking cat.
Well, maybe you have something in common.
Maybe we do.
When she comes out here, why don't you pull her aside and have a little chat?
All right, so what is the rest of the party doing right now while this conversation is going on?
Probably limping out, like hurting, just like holding. I'm probably bleeding a lot. I mean, I took a lot of HP, honestly. Yeah, just making my way and just holding that spot where he got me under my armor. And I'm gonna see Myrtle, and maybe like I don't notice Cork at first, and I'll just be like, is Cork okay? Just like, you know, is Cork okay?
I just gesture to the ground.
And I'm like, oh, okay, we need to get out of here.
Yes,
Fast.
you need to be patched up first, it seems. Get
Myrtle.
May I?
Are you gonna
Please.
stab something like through me again?
Not unless you're gonna give me sass.
Hurry, we need to get out of here. Hurry.
It's as good as a please and thank you as I'm ever gonna get, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
cast Cure Wounds, just at the first level on her.
I think you only have first level spells right now, anyway.
We do. Oh my god, and I rolled the lowest. It's okay. 6. You get 6 health back.
Okay.
It should be something at least.
It is. It is.
Okay.
Thank you.
Alright. Is that a little better there?
Yeah, we really need to get out of here. I mean, this went horribly wrong. I mean, in every single way. And I'm gonna look down at Cork, and I would like to pick him up and like hug him.
Oh.
Are you
And-
doing it like very forcefully? Like you're just so excited? Like how like? Cause
No, just I'm still kind of a little bit hurt, so I'm just gonna make my way over and like kneel down just a little bit and just like softly pick him up and just be like, oh, Cork, and just like maybe like nuzzle him like against like my like chin neck area and just, I'm so glad you're okay.
And he goes to hug you, and his arms, because he's so small, it just barely like caresses your cheek.
He's like, dee, dee, dee. And you know, I'm just gonna give him that little scritch on his head and just be like, when I heard that you were being tried, I couldn't stand for it. I couldn't, and we've got to get you out of here. We've got to get you out of here. We got to get out of here. We got to leave now.
Kathleen, and he like takes like your finger in his little paws, and he's like, I did what you told me to do.
I know
I
you
didn't
did.
open my mouth.
I know you did. I know I know in my heart that you did the right thing, but you know how the queen is.
I mean, I do now.
She doesn't care, and we're all as good as dead. We need to get out of here as soon as possible. Question, history check maybe.
You okay?
Would Kathleen know about Cork, or like would
I was actually gonna chip in and be like, did you know he's a talking mouse?
So I would say you don't know, but it's kind of assumed because
Okay.
there's not a lot of talking just creatures or
Right.
or just talking animals unless they are imbued with magic or have been transformed or like are like something like a knoll or something.
Okay. And I think Kathleen maybe would have read that in a book somewhere. But I mean, I was just wondering, just for like background knowledge for me to add into my notes. But you know,
I
like,
think it's assumed, but it's not confirmed.
okay. We need to get out of here. We need to go now. I want to keep you. I want to keep you safe.
There's nothing you can do anymore, Kathleen. 'Cause the more you protect me, the more you're going to put yourself and all of your friends at risk. And he quickly like motions his hand over at everybody. I can't do that to you guys.
Cork.
No. And he quickly like jumps over to your pike and kind of like grabs on and just kind of spirals his way all the way down to the ground. And
Somebody come
get
get her.
her. She's dancing like a stripper. I was gonna say it, but I didn't. Basically. And he like gets to the bottom. He's like, "It's not safe here, especially not with me."
Cork. You know what they did to my father. I will protect you if I need to.
He goes and he puts his hat back on. If I can't protect myself, how can I protect the ones that I love?
I ask myself that all the time, Cork.
They're not mutually exclusive.
And I'm just gonna look at Myrtle. And just
What?
wait for the next thing that you're gonna say.
It's true. You can do both or one or the other in no specific order. But sometimes you gotta risk it for the biscuit. Huh?
Well, speaking of biscuits, we really need to get out of here.
Ooh, I should make biscuits.
Myrtle,
We should leave.
Let's go get biscuits.
Thank you.
I think I
Thank
can
you.
make some. Yes, let's go.
no. And I'm gonna like stop you, Myrtle, and like have my hand out and be like, I know where we should go.
Oh.
Is it to a kitchen?
There will be a kitchen there.
Oh, goody. Should I pick up groceries?
No, it won't be necessary. But no more talking, less talky, more walkie.
Fresh, talky, more what?
Yes, less talking and more walking.
They're again not mutually exclusive.
I just walk. Start walking.
And Cork kind of like raises his little paw. Hello. I'm now gonna be a wanted fugitive. I can't exactly just walk through the town of Durlusk.
We
So-
all are.
Sounds like you're coming with us.
Yeah.
Actually, I have a question. Is your elephant friend? Is he trustworthy? Do you think?
He kind of like looks down at the ground, just very somber. Who's the one that turned me in? Because my report wasn't matching.
You never found out
Found out what?
who turned you in?
It was who?
Yes, that's what I'm asking.
Who? I'm gonna like. turn
I'm
like
hating
mid-walk.
myself for naming him
No,
that.
This is perfect. This is perfect. I'm gonna turn like mid and be like, who?
Oh,
Yes.
Who?
Turned me
that's what
in?
I'm asking.
You've got to be kidding me, Court.
I'm not. I don't know who turned him in. He doesn't
Who?
know
Who?
either.
It was who? Who turned
Buddy,
me in?
Myrtle.
Oh, Mr. Johnny.
Yes. Who, Dunny?
All right. I never liked him anyway.
What do you mean it was who, Cork?
It's a question I've been asking the whole time, but nobody listens.
We need to put that on the bingo card, breaking the DM. Oh my
I thought it
god.
was on there.
No, it was pestering the DM for answers.
Um,
Oh my god. Sorry. That
I
was
love
fun.
it. It's probably my favorite name ever created for any
It's just
D&D
who.
campaign.
H-O-U. Who?
Yeah, who?
Who?
Oh,
My report wasn't matching, and he's got a family. He's obviously gonna protect them over me.
that's...
I can't believe he would do this.
What else are you gonna do with the queen? Like,
You've been so loyal to the court.
how about
Pardon my Elvis, but that's shitty.
how about we have this discussion somewhere where we're less likely to get killed?
Right, and you cut
Are
like
we not walking and talking at this point?
yeah, I think
Like-
at this
Oh, I
point,
thought- oh,
yeah.
I think at this
sorry.
point we're
I
walking
no,
and
no,
talking.
I wasn't sure, so.
I kind of did like a stutter like step like wait what like who
Who?
turned you in but like yeah
Okay.
still like moving yeah
So, with everybody walking, where are you guys heading?
I'm I'm just gonna look like kind of down just like where my wound was and see that it's still a little there still just a little bit and I need to do something. I have to.
Great, because I need to get the little girl's room. Is there... I've been holding it for days.
I swear, if that's the only thing you need for a bingo.
Vandy! You little shit.
It's not.
Okay.
But hopefully it's somebody's.
Yeah, sure, Myrtle. And I'm just gonna kind of be a little bit lost in my mind and just thinking about how Alaron was like, and we'll make sure to keep an eye on your mother. I want to go home. I want to see my mom.
Winky.
Okay. So are you taking everybody back to...
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Get healed up and...
All right.
Yeah.
So, you guys make your way into... I gotta grab my map. I put it away. I didn't think you guys were gonna be... I didn't think we were gonna be running into this already. Okay.
Ooh.
No.
Sorry.
No, you're good. So, you guys slowly and quietly make your way down one of the side roads from the jail towards the lower end of Lower Durlusk, the lower Durlusk. That is the most southern part of the entire kingdom, and it's also known as Thieves Town. So, you guys make your way there, and Ashlina, Kathleen, you approach your home. What does it look like?
Is the word, help me with English words, is it dilapidated?
Dilapidated.
Dilapidated.
Yeah, dilapidated.
That's what it looks like. It is
In shambles.
basically. I mean, it provides a roof and 4 walls, but it's not, it's a shell, but it's enough. And it's probably muddy, and there's probably animals running around kind of everywhere. You'll see a nice, innocent little tiny, I mean the tiniest little garden on the left side. And you'll see like a board over one window and then like a board over another window, but it's like hanging by a nail and just kind of like swinging. And I'm just gonna, tap on the door and Mom?
Give me a perception check.
No.
What does that mean?
I'm just kidding. I'm done rolling today. That's a 13 plus 3 for a 16.
16. Okay. So you notice that no one's home. You kind of look off to the side and you see a bucket that you see a spot that a bucket typically would be in. And you know that usually when that bucket is gone, it means your mom is off to try to get some clean water. So you know your mom is currently not home, but you know where she keeps her secret key.
Indeed. There is a loose pebble to the right of the window that has the loose board. And I'm gonna lift up that loose, like, I guess it could be like a little bit of mud and just like some stones, that kind of make up the road in this area. And I'm just gonna lift up that like cobblestone or stone pebble, whatever. And the key's gonna be under there. And I'm gonna let us in.
All right. So you walk into the home of Kathleen and her mother. What is your mother's name? Haven't thought of that, have you?
No, I've thought of like 3 names. And Jane.
All right. So Kathleen and Jane's home. Putting back my map. Nobody ask for any more maps, please. Oh my gosh. So you walk into the home, and it's a very small, like, shed. Give me one moment. I want to change the music. Because it's been playing the same music, like, the entire time.
Right.
Okay. All right. So you guys walk into the small but very quaint type of home. There's no walls to separate the rooms. There's not even a bed. It's a pile of hay with a very dirty and tattered cloth pulled across it. Because there's nobody home at the moment, you do see a few like mice scatter, and they kind of go out of the room, and just in the very corner is just a small like box that your mother would keep some items in, but it's a very poor livelihood type of home.
I think no matter what it looks like and seems like, it will always be home to me. Yeah, it'll always be home to me. And I'll probably see some scraps of like veggies maybe that my mother would have chopped up, to make like a stew or something, and I will feel safe here. I will feel safe here.
Okay. What is the rest of the party doing?
Go ahead. I was just gonna ask if there's like a sink around or something.
There is no sink, but a basin that kind of looks like that's kind of been where washing has happened, or like where you might wash dishes. The water does not look very clean though. It looks pretty dirty. You might see a few flies kind of sitting on it. Maybe a mosquito here or there.
Is there a place that there could be some running water?
There is no running water. The mother has taken a bucket to go and fetch some fresh water for the day.
Is it dark, or is it still?
It is probably at this point, because you guys were doing the jailbreak around
torches,
around morning. So it is probably closer to noon and lunch at this point. Maybe a little after. We're looking at around like 1 to 2 hours after full sun.
Okay. I'll just because it's probably like super bright outside and darker inside, I'll just cast light on just some small object, or just even on my staff, just to give the room a little bit of space. Also, can we just acknowledge the fact that Stella's cat is in absolute freaking heaven right now?
It's just
absolutely.
I like, they're just like the
cat.
Oh my goodness. Anyway.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's adorable.
For a second, my cat was right here, and then Stella's was right there, and I was like, they're friends. They're both like sitting on our laps. It was cute.
It's so adorable.
So cute.
Yeah. So you cast light, and you bring a little bit of extra warmth into the space. And you can kind of tell the little beams of light that came through cracked walls and cracked windows kind of dissipated, and the room now feels a little bit more calm and even, and not eerie, dark, and stagnant.
I'll probably notice that.
I mean, it's a light. I hope you do.
Well, I mean, like, it won't be like my home light.
Okay.
I won't be upset about it or anything, but I'll definitely take notice to it and just say thank you.
Yeah, it's fine. No, it's truly, it's nothing.
And go ahead, Calamity.
I was just gonna say, did Kathleen tell us where we were going?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when you guys
so we
were
know, like, we're at her house. Okay.
Yeah, she's like, I know the place we're gonna be safe and heal up is at my mom's.
Okay.
I guess Adira won't really be thinking too much about the water, just like dip a paw in and start like trying to wash off the blood a little bit, and is just like deep in thought because she has never killed anyone before. So
Oh my gosh.
And I'll probably notice, that, and I'll be like, "Ugh, the bucket was gone. My mom should be back with fresh water, like any second. I'm sorry. We don't have running water here."
oh, it's okay. I just feel dirty.
I might honestly, in my pack, I'm guessing I probably have a little bit of like a water skin or something.
Yeah, you have a water skin.
Yeah, so I'm actually gonna. Yeah, is there like I have a water skin. I have a mess kit, so I'm gonna take out my mess kit, like a bowl, and pour some clean water into it, and I'll just kind of like put it beside Adira and just be like, it might be better peace of mind if you want to use this. It's drinking water.
Oh, are you sure you don't want to save this for yourself when you get thirsty?
Oh, I'm fine. It's truly. I understand the need to clean up. And my scales get dirty too.
Yeah, I usually, as a cat, just licking yourself is fine, but it doesn't feel right licking someone's blood off of my fur.
It does become a little. It's not the finest taste, just for sure.
And while all this is happening, Cork, who was hidden in the cloak of Myrtle, kind of like emerged because he didn't want to be seen as a fugitive. Kind of like pops out, and he's been over before to Kathleen's place, and he feels kind of home there too. So he walks over to this small nail in the wall near the very front door that Kathleen's mother nailed into the wall, and he walks over and takes his jacket off and hangs his jacket and his hat on the nail, and you see him kind of like quickly scurry up a small little side table, and he goes and he kind of pulls out like his own tiny little bowl, and he kind of goes, "Myrtle, can I have some too? I want to kind of wash the stink off of me."
No, of course. And I'll just pour a little bit into this tiny bowl.
It's like a drop, just like, bleep.
Yeah.
And Kathleen's probably going to be like lowering herself. I'm assuming there's probably, most likely, there's at least one chair in here, and it's probably the crappiest chair. But
Not even a chair. It's
right.
it's a stump.
Yeah.
There's like one or two stumps in there.
Right. I'm gonna lower myself, because I'm a little bit hurt still, and just look at Adira and have you ever killed anyone before?
I have not. I am a protector, but I have never had to kill before.
And I'm gonna look at Lyrican and ask the same thing.
I'm a hunter.
I'm gonna look at Myrtle and ask the same thing.
Head.
Have you ever killed anyone before, Myrtle?
I don't remember. Can I make a history check?
Sure.
Just for
A memory check, because your memory is so bad.
My memory, no way, no.
Sorry for interrupting you, Stella.
You're
So
fine.
16 minus 1 for 15, so not bad.
You remember back in your day that you might have taken one or two. You can't quite remember back in your previous life before you were a nomad.
Maybe. Probably. I'm old. I've probably, killed something before.
That sounds about right.
And I'm just gonna look at all of you, and it seems like ever since we all met, nothing has gone right.
Oh, I don't think that's true at all.
And I'm gonna
We
I'm gonna
found out.
point to Adira and just be like, Adira literally and figuratively like has blood on her hands, Myrtle.
Adara just starts crying. Like she already felt really bad, but like getting called out like that, she just starts crying. I didn't mean to. I'm not used to this form. Like, I didn't used to be like this. I just want to figure out why I got turned into this. And you're right. I have blood on my hand. I killed someone.
Adira.
She's just inconsolable.
I'm just gonna like pat her head and like just be like, there, and just like try to like wipe more of the blood out. Just try to clean her a little bit too with the, because her claws are sharp enough that she can almost do a little like, you know, grooming a bit.
And Cork makes his way over and pulls out a quick little handkerchief and like goes and like pats off your little tear. You mentioned something about not wanting to be like this, and kind of like gestures to your cat form.
Yeah, I was a beautiful wood elf a few years ago, but I don't know, I guess I got cursed or something, and now I'm a cat. And I love cats, but I don't like being a cat. I miss doing elf things. I used to have such long hair that I could play with and put into a pretty braid.
And I just kind of look at, you know, I look at Cork and I'm like, what did I say?
And he kind of just, he like pulls like the handkerchief off from like after wiping your eye and like goes and like literally wrings it out.
Oh.
You're crying that much, you're just able to wring out the like little handkerchief, and he's like, I know exactly how you feel. I too am not actually a mouse.
You're not?
No, supposed to be an elf.
Are you a wood elf too?
No, I'm just an elf. I grew up just outside of town. And my little sister, she got really, really sick. And I did whatever I could to save her life. And he kind of like gestures to himself, and now I'm this.
Did you run into a person before you got turned into a mouse?
Well, I went to somebody for help, yeah.
Do you remember what they said their name was or what they looked like?
It's a day I don't like to remember, but she was very, very old. And it's just he kind of like looks down out of kind of shame and is like, I kind of believe that she was not who she said she was. I think I unknowingly made a deal with a hag.
I think maybe it's the same person. I don't know. I will never forget her name was Nadia, or at least what she told me her name was Nadia. But she gave me this, and she holds up her paw, and there's like this beautiful amber stone with a little seedling in it.
Oh.
Like a ring or a bracelet.
Oh, I guess it's a bracelet because it's her paws so small. Yeah, but it was
A ring, just like
yeah. Imagine. Yeah.
If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it.
It was a ring, but you know, paws. But she gave me this, and she told me that because, well, okay, so I guess long story short, parents and I didn't get along with what I wanted to do, and my dad wanted me to take over the village leadership, and I didn't want to do that, and I just wanted to help people, but I didn't want to like organize things. That's just not what I do. But I want to help people, and I ran into this old lady, kind of like how you said, in a time of need, and she gave me this ring that has the very first elder tree in our village, the seed of it, and she gave it to me, and then the next day I turned into a cat, and my parents didn't recognize me, and they ran me out of our village, and I haven't been able to go back.
Cork kind of like takes a step back, and he's like, that's very similar to mine, except like my little sister was really sick, and they said she wasn't gonna make it, and I would do anything to protect her. And I went out searching for any answer, anything that could help, and I talked to an old lady, and I don't remember her name, and we, you know, she said I could that she could help, and I just jumped at it, and I felt very ill right after, and I woke up like this. I was scared. I didn't know what was going on, and I went home, and come to find out, my sister's actually terrified of mice.
Was she better at least?
She was able to walk again.
Okay, that's good. So maybe the deal worked out?
Yeah,
Kind of. I mean, this isn't exactly ideal.
I'm assuming, but I just don't know how I can get back home and be with my sister in this form. And that's when I met Who, and not Who, Myrtle. H-O-U, Who Dunny.
I didn't say a word.
Just double checking.
You can tell Myrtle looks very fucking confused though.
And he's like, and then I met Who, and he gave me an opportunity to build a life here, and it was either that or literally live a life as a field mouse, and I couldn't. So Who gave me an opportunity to join him and be a little be his partner. That was about 5 years ago.
When we met?
Yeah. So, I'm just, I think what has happened has made me want to get back home to my sister as fast as I possibly can.
Yeah, of course.
I need to go find answers. And you can see him kind of getting like a little like fidgety. I gotta get back home to her. Well, and he like quickly like goes down the table. There's like a tiny little string that was left there by Jane. And he quickly like rappels down the side of the table, and runs over, and he like going to put his jacket back on and his hat and his knapsack. I gotta figure this out, guys. I'm so sorry. I need to figure out if my sister's still okay. I need to become myself again.
Court, can you at least wait till it's dark? I don't want you to get caught.
He takes a deep breath, and he like looks around the room at everybody. I can stay for a bit then.
Please, I think it would be best if you just if we moved in the nightlight instead of the daylight.
I can see that. And he looks over at Adira. I'm so sorry. I've never met somebody who's also been inflicted the way I have, and it's just made me really realize that I let the last 5 last 5 years really like lose myself and lose the reason why I came here to Durlusk. But this just reminded me, I want to be an elf again. And he kind of like stands up tall. Believe it or not, I'm 6'4".
You sure are, buddy.
Says this little like barely like 6-inch tall mouse.
God.
Yeah, Myrtle's just like,
I bet.
I think. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
You're killing it, kid. You may look a couple inches tall, but my goodness, your personality is definitely 6 feet.
4.
4 feet.
6'4".
Oh. 6. Oh, all right.
it's fucking confused
Sounds
again.
like we're a group of people who are willing to do what we have to do in order to help the people we care about, and looks pointedly at Adira.
Lyrican, do you think I had to kill that guard?
I'm gonna
I
shake my head
think-
yes in the corner, just like,
We were in a situation that was going to be very hard to get out of if you hadn't. That could have cost one of us.
Okay. Thank you.
By the way, during this entire time, Muriel is just passed out on the basically the like little bale of hay. She just like walked in and kind of just face planted, and you just hear like a slight
Oh no!
coming from her every so often.
I take my cloak and I kind of tuck it around her, just to, you know,
Muffle the sound or like.
a little bit of both.
And
I mean, Myrtle's a little deaf, so she doesn't quite hear it, but she's more like, yeah, we'll tuck you in, and then getting a little closer, she's like, we'll tuck you in.
and then as you go and you kind of like go to tuck her in, she just like kind of stirs and but like mumbles like things in Celestial that nobody else knows. She like cuddles up as much as she can.
Damn right.
and Kathleen is just gonna look at everybody and very just like pointedly, I guess, like Lyrican. We did what we had to do. We did what we had to do.
Sorry, I just see Stella's cat just like staring into the camera. So
Oh
I
my
know.
god.
Every time I look at it, I'm just like,
it's the cutest thing. Okay.
So fucking cute.
focus. I know it's too hard. I just keep looking at him. You know, we did what we had to do, and I'm sorry that it went this way, Cork, but I'm so glad that you're here with us.
I'm glad too. Like, I can't thank you all enough for giving me the opportunity to maybe see my sister again.
Well, we saw one man hang earlier. Rather not see another one.
Wilfred Kingsley.
Yeah.
Yep, that's another one of those that I had to investigate.
He wasn't even guilty.
He wasn't. At this point,
And-
Muriel's probably like so happy she's not hearing any of this.
Yeah. Yeah.
So as you guys are kind of talking, what is everybody doing around the room? I feel like everybody's just been standing in one spot. So
I sat down to just kind of rest my wound, and
Okay.
honestly, I'm waiting for my mom to get back, and I'm kind of just like watching the front door, but also like listening and, you know, in some ways being apologetic that, you know, I feel like I got them into this, but at the same time, like what Lyrican said, like I feel somewhat deeply that we do share similar like beliefs and values when it comes to, you know, fighting for what we believe in or the people that we love. So I'm walking through that. I'm walking through that in my mind
Okay.
and watching the front door.
I'm cleaning the little aminals, making them all clean, and helping them with their grooming.
Cork was able to clean up pretty easily because he didn't really get much blood on his hands. So he kind of just goes over and pulls like a thing of hay and straw out from underneath the bed, out from like the pile that's a makeshift bed, and kind of uses it as like a tiny broom and is just trying to like sweep up.
He's so cute.
Lyrican is hasn't said anything, but is not 100% sure about how exactly like safe they are. So she's like kind of keeping an eye on. Are there windows? Yes.
Yeah, they're boarded up. If there's any glass that's probably broken and it's been replaced with something to kind of protect everything in the home.
Yeah, like wood.
Okay, she's gonna kind of like keep her ears out and see if she hears any like commotion or anything, just kind of making sure that no one is like trailing them or coming after them. They might like step outside a little bit and then like walk back in.
And I'll probably see Lyrican doing that, and there's a cellar that where we store our vegetables in the winter to, you know, to keep it cool and fresh for longer periods of time. If worse comes to worse, we can hide there.
All right. Either way.
Adira, you still cleaning up?
Yeah, I think she'll have been like emotionally drained, so she'll go lay down by a Muriel.
Little cat nap?
Yeah, probably rest. He's emotionally spent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Real quick, everybody give me a perception check.
Eight.
I got a 10 plus 2 for 12.
9.
Ooh, 23.
I want to say, what is up with all these rolls today? So,
Suck ass.
so Adira, being a cat, you have a little bit more keen senses of like hearing and everything. You hear just approaching what sounds to be like the footsteps of somebody wearing armor, and it's approaching. You can hear it getting closer to the residence.
Wait. Y'all, shh. Do you hear that? There's someone coming and they're wearing armor, which I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, but they're wearing armor. Kathleen, does your mom wear armor?
No, cellar. Get to the cellar. And I'll point to it. It's like probably in the back, like corner. We probably have like another bale of hay on top of it, because if the tax collectors knew that we like saved vegetables for ourselves and, you know, had some sort of storage, you know, like we would probably get in trouble. So we keep it kind of hidden, like, you know, like a makeshift rug and like some hay, and I point to it and go now.
I'm going. I don't know about
Yeah,
y'all.
I'll lift it.
I'll lift it up and I'll kind of like, I'll be the last one down just to make sure
I'm just
everybody
gonna-
else is like.
Somebody's still asleep.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Shit. Actually, can I just like pick her up?
Yeah. Sure.
Fireman
wanna-
style.
Yeah.
Carry her
Fireman's
down.
carry.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And before I take a little, could I like peek out the little cracks of the wood and see who it is?
Mhm.
Okay, I would like to do that.
All right. So everybody scurries down. Cork quickly makes his way and just dives just enough time before the trapdoor closes. And Kathleen is peering out from little cracks in the wood as the footsteps of what Adira basically has heard is like an armored soldier. Sounds like a chainmail hitting like breastplate type of sounds. The door slowly creaks open, but not in a suspicious way, but in a way that somebody might be like kind of pushing their way in. And in walks Alarond, holding Jane in his arms, who is unconscious. And we will wrap it up there for tonight.
Oh no.
This is gonna wreck me.
No.
No. Oh no.
No, you're gonna make me cry, Ashlita.
No.
Okay. What the hell? God damn it, Ash.
Well,
Fuck! No!
If you weren't already hurt enough.
Right.
So, well, luckily we only have to wait 1 week instead of 2 weeks in between. So,
Pain.
all
I
right.
think that's a bingo too. Let me at least check it to see if anyone, like, if it helps anybody get
Yeah.
a bingo.
Go ahead and check.
Sorry, y'all. I didn't mean to get emotional, but if you knew, yeah.
Let's see.
We'll find out.
There we go.
There it is. Alaron makes an appearance. Anybody got a bingo?
Anyone got bingo?
Anybody got a bingo?
Let me see. Nope.
Nope. No one.
Damn.
All right.
Okay.
One off. I've been one off since like really early today.
Seems like
Oh
a
my
lot of people
gosh.
were.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Damn.
So, if you guys didn't know, we do a bingo on the broadcast as well. And winner gets the D&D handbook. This is the second broadcast in a row that we haven't had a winner who's not a mod.
Right.
So we will go ahead and wrap it up there. Just as a heads up for everybody in chat, we might be pushing our next episode up a week. So instead of having it on the 24th, we might have it on the 17th. We will keep you all updated via Twitter as well as our Discord. So make sure you guys join both of those. So we will go Discord and then Linktree. Make sure you guys follow all of our social channels. That'll be the best way to find out when we go live next. And keep in touch. As always, our broadcast will always be put up as a VOD on Friday. And we are a little bit behind on the podcast, but that's okay because that means we can actually just publish episode after episode after episode every Friday for a bit. So we are really excited. So once again, thank you everybody for joining us for today's episode of Once Upon a Dice Roll. And we will see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Toodles.